Alright, y'all. This the real deal right here. The motherfucking real deal right here. Garfield music. Hey.
Let's toast to this. Let's take oath to this. In time, I've had some friends, but this is where life begins. Let's roll up, let's smoke one for us. There's nothing left to discuss. This is where we should be. All of my crew with me, and it feels so good to trust. Cause no one can fuck with us. And as long as we keep this trust, cause without you there is no us. This is love, real love, no one can fuck with us. And as long as we keep this trust, cause without you there is no us. This is love, real love.
A lot of clicks, a lot of teams, a lot of shit have been dragged out and been crossed over. I live cream, my mate hips, and my team supreme, they fucking with me. Heartfield is a movement, Hebrew is a nation. We kill it, we ain't just doing it, and we chemical with this bond shit. Stick together like an omelet, and my OGs on top of me, they say rain free but properly. We keep it hot like potpourri, but stay low key like a hockey league. Stay cooking up something like Paula Dean. On blast, can't no witness. Focus, we about our business, and we killing niggas that witness it. The game fucked up, we fixing it. My team like a pack full of pizza sticks. In living color, we living it. And after this right here, hey man, kill this shit. The whole world gon' feel this shit.
Let's toast to this. Let's take oath to this. In time, I've had some friends, but this is where life begins. Let's roll up, let's smoke one for us. There's nothing left to discuss. This is where we should be. All of my crew with me, and it feels so good to trust. Cause no one can fuck with us. And as long as we keep this trust, cause without you there is no us. This is love, real love. No one can fuck with us. And as long as we keep this trust, cause without you there is no us. This is love, real love.
Breaking news. What's going on, bro? I appreciate you tuning in. You already know what it is.
Young Blacks Radio Atlanta, home with $5 spin and number one station for independent artists.
Yo, it's your girl Big Show. When you tuned into the Truth Session, it don't get no realer than this.
Man, it don't get no realer. It don't get no iller than this right here, man. Your girl Big Show in the motherfucking building. We got a big show that's going down for you tonight, man. We're talking about some big things per usual, always doing big things. And so I'm just glad to be here with you and to have you here tuned in with me. You know what I'm saying? If you're listening in on Live 365 and you want to see a visual of us, you can go ahead and visit us on the web on blacksradioatlanta.com. And if you scroll to the middle of the screen, it'll bring you right to our YouTube page. That YouTube page will have a live right now. Okay? You click on that. It's your girl, me, Big Show. Okay? Tonight, we're going to be talking about it's okay to be proud of you and others too. Okay, so that's the subject tonight, man. I hope y'all listening, man. I hope y'all got y'all grown-up ears on. You know, I hope y'all got y'all optimistic ears on, man. I hope y'all have y'all open-mindedness ears on today. Because, you know, somebody asked me about this, and I thought it was really important that I go ahead and I have a discussion about it, because there's so many people out here who don't know how to appreciate themselves and don't know their worth. And yes, you know, not being proud of your accomplishments is a lack of self-worth. So we're going to be talking about that today, but we ain't going to get off of that too quick, because you already know, man, we got to keep it real and pay these bills around here. I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to hit y'all off with a commercial, man, a couple songs. We're going to come back. I'll tell y'all how my week went. It was wonderful. And then we'll roll on into our topic at hand. Y'all stay tuned. Y'all already know, man, this is #1 station for your independent artists. All we keep a rotation is indie artists 24/7, 365. So fuck with your girl Big Show, man, and fuck with On Blast Radio. You feel me? Yeah.
I spend a lot of time in the backyard, and I'm the center of attention at summer barbecues. In '96, I made some of the tastiest s'mores. And in '09, it was me, your backyard fire pit, that accidentally started a wildfire when a summer breeze carried one of my embers into some dry brush.
Spark a change, not a wildfire. Visit SmokeyBear.com. Brought to you by the U.S. Forest Service, your state forester, and the Ad Council.
Only you can prevent wildfires.
My name is Lola Silvestri, and I'm going to be 95 this year. I was very independent. I fell, and I had to have Meals on Wheels. America, let's do lunch.
1 in 6 seniors faces the threat of hunger, and millions more live in isolation. Drop off a hot meal and say a quick hello. Volunteer for Meals on Wheels by donating your lunch break at americaletsdolunch.org. This message brought to you by Meals on Wheels America and the Ad Council.
Hey everyone, let's all stop what we're doing and take a moment. You see, every moment can be kind of special. But they can be loud moments, goofy moments, dorky moments, it doesn't matter. Because every time dads like us take a moment like that to spend with our kids, well, it's pretty momentous. So let's take a moment to make a moment. Call 877-4DAD-411 or visit fatherhood.gov. Brought to you by the U.S. Health and Human Services and the Ad Council.
Way. Oh, so this shit about that. Way. I just hit a lick and got a few bands. Ain't nobody make me feel like you can. Rolling up a L, I need 2 grams. I'm just hoping we ain't moving too fast. When the daylight pass and the nightfall came, when you rolling with the real niggas, might sound lame. So you send me to the 6, we swipe off a chain. Middle of the night, going high with the brain. Back it up and well, getting high, so I ride and I fishtail. From the D, so that when they get cold, when you rubbing in the snow, say the vibe like Denzel. You just got into the game, kid, I've been playing. Red bottom with the diamonds like 10 bands. No L, so the whip got 10 tags. I bust a whole breakdown quick fast. In my past life, slow tempo, addicted to the fast life. Little mama waking still happened last night. So she fucking with the vibe, nigga, that's right. Just somebody on the side of the track like, go show, it's your birthday. I'm the nigga who be judging her the worst way. Open over no professional, G with no stress. Little baby gon' do with the first thing. Now we,
He ain't there, bro.
in the sea. Oh, I be 2 plus roll. Now we got this in the sea. Oh, now we OT on the street shit. Drop once, I don't even need a remix. Upgrade a little baby from a P6. Got a life till I go, you know the thesis. Bring it around, call it water like Jesus. Lose bustin' out my pocket on some P shit. I run around the bitch popping all weak shit. You lame, you be driving all that weak shit. Most gang shit. Being no realist, I had to confess. Versus some shit, I just got a drug like a package. I'm trying to chill back to the west. Had these women upset like I'm back on my ex. Me and you fly like I'm matching no set. Busted on the map, since she got it all wet. When I see you looking back at your head, I'm grabbing trying to kiss me on cash, then I'm grabbing on the legs. 2 plus roll, and the other 2 leg. Up to the Detroit, that road, new click. West side line for a reason. Lil' Brody going stupid all season. I be in this bitch, you know I'm weeded. Zoom like I'm trying to come first place. OG King got to scream and have mercy. Seeing those case, got you thinking it's a birthday day. 2 plus roll, now we just in the sea. Oh, I be 2 plus roll, now we.
My bad, I was off in the zone for a minute, y'all, man.
In the sea. Oh, now we. you a crook. Came up from the trap, used to serve a 50 hook. Now I'm getting booked, getting money around the map. Do this for my kids, man, this shit bigger than rap. I didn't want no pity. This just be just always walk around the fucking city. Got feathers in the grave, man, that shit still hurt me, baby. It's hard to stay focused when the ones you love, baby. I know you fucking feel me. See them smiles turn their frowns to some of my closest niggas. I got a pound, I broke it down and still show love to them niggas. Got this shit up off the ground, got it off the pavement, niggas. Go to hell for my round, so we stay away from niggas. I had to make a way to stop. I should have liced it out for the better. I'm getting hot, nigga, like a kettle. I'm on the nachos, I can tell them. All my things so vendettas. Heard you a rat, nigga, tell her. Milk when the pressure on with a shovel. I'm a big rock, you a pebble. Came up from the bottom.
100. I got you, bro. We'll make it happen.
Treat me like a boy, nigga, you just said it. Trap shit. I want to sit it down. Get it for me. I don't want to switch on no feelings. Pay for keys when they want the money, I be getting. Came up from the bottom and I didn't want no pity. Try to read me like a boy, nigga, you just said it.
I'm really all in, I'm all in the paper in the deep field.
What's going on?
Hey, Walker on the top. Bitch, heard you did it first, I could do it better. If we talking bands, got a new nigga. They don't want me in, they gon' have to let us. They gon' try to rock when it's over again. They gon' take a lot when they hear the message. And they gon' wanna try when they hear the session. I feel like I'm a god when I'm in your presence. I feel like I'm on top, I feel like I had city only rock that She got a new white bag and it coming full speed. They see me at the top and they really like me. Gotta move like that when you got ice in you. Way less friends and the haters. Way less ass when you make it. It's really all that when you all in the paper. Really all that when you all in the paper.
Fuck with the team, you can shot where you stand. Just did a solo, I'm dropping again. Say what 2 hours, like a Volvo. I'm tripping in Polo, low, bro, no, I'm not with the brand. I tell them I'm like some guys in Japan. NBA goal and I'm not in the stands. I just want no prize, I'm on top with the vibe on the low, like too slow. I just got me some band. These dudes fake, you can tell. Make a broad weight like I'm working on the scale. Little skin tone and she smelling like Chanel. Funny with the road, now she rolling up L's. Big body moving through the city like a whale. OG 500 strong with the bells. My script was different, I'm hitting the waves. I'm for the realest, you fucking with fake. She said, go hit me up when you ready to fall through. I've been up late, I should call you. I've been the greatest, my dogs too. Shout out whoever you all knew. That's on the table, they all blue. Crossing me, you get like 3 to the face. Marshall, my baby, my Weezy is babe. OG the tree on my stream in his way.
Heard you did it first, I could do it better. If we talking bands, got a new vendetta. They don't want me in, they gon' have to let us. They gon' try to rock when it's Armageddon. They gon' take a lot when they hear the message. And they gon' wanna try when they hear the session.
There you go, what's going on?
I feel like I'm on top, I feel like I have city only rock that G-Lunch. I got a red white bag and it coming full speed. They see me at the top and they really like me. Gotta move like that when you got ice in you. Way less friends and the haters. Way less ass when you make it. Really all that when you all in the paper. Really all that when you all in the paper. Really all that, I'm all in the paper. In the game, be a flow, now I need a lifesaver. Oh, one can come and nigga pay the lifesaver. Smoke it out so much, I don't need enough flavor. Y'all niggas spammer. Oh yeah, I trip like a Kool-Aid jammer. Oh yeah, I swear come and fuck with a scammer. Oh yeah, I'm nice, you can go in that silent. Oh, bitch, water wristbands, I'm doing the dash. Spinning it slow, but I'm moving it fast. Hop on my life when you crash. Bitch, I'm big all in my bag, yeah.
Hey, that's what I'm talking about. Well, I'm glad you're here. You know, man, pull up a chair, grab a beer, or a shot or something. You know what I'm saying?
Lord can't do kill shit like Jason. Do a nigga
Hey,
first, get a
little
kill in
man.
the basement. Solo here, I'm still nigga, I'm facing him. Nigga like Kurt with a chicken in the right now. Nigga power hard, rich spinning like Davis. Get the top charge, little nigga for the payment. Get the top close, little nigga, it's a Jason. I took a red pill, I'm back in the matrix. Heard you first, I could do it better. If we talking bands, got a new vendetta. They don't want me in, they gon' have to let us. They gon' try to rock when it's Armageddon. They gon' take a lot when they hear the message. And they gon' wanna try when they hear the session. I feel like I'm a god when I'm in your presence. I feel like I'm on top, I feel like I had city only rock that G-Lunch. She got a new white bag and it coming full speed. They see me at the top and they really like me. Gotta move like that when you got ice in you. Way less friends and the haters. Way less ass when you make it. Really all that when you all in the paper. Really all that when
then you can shot where you stand. Just did a solo, I'm traveling again. Say what 2 O's like a vocal, one dripping in polo, little bro, no, I'm not with the plan.
You are now rocking with On Blast Radio Atlanta, home of $5 spin and your #1 station for independent artists.
Major shout out to our sponsors: Smooth Move Senior Relocation Services, your downsizing and relocation experts. Base Squad, which is business above everything. It's a members only social club for entrepreneurs. Goddess in Love Royally, your stylist and hair care extraordinaire. Get at her to get your hair done and for all those natural hair and body products. Evolution, your first ever LGBT beauty bar. Out in the cities, it's your roadmap to everything LGBTQ. You can download it in your app store. Crushing Visuals got your videography, your video treatments, and your photography on lock. All your visual needs, you need to make sure you holler at Crushing Visuals. Black Excellence Networking is a great way to discuss your ventures with like-minded individuals. Be on the lookout for all the networking events monthly.
Indeed, man. Make sure y'all keep up with all our sponsors, man. Shout out to them. You know, without their assistance monthly, without their love and their support, it'd be hard for us to keep doing what it is that we're doing right now at On Blast Radio Atlanta. So I just always want to make sure that I'm giving them their due and shouting them out and showing love the way that they show love to us. So, hey, man, y'all make sure y'all keep your ears out for all of them. You know, Smooth Move, and Goddess, and Love Royally. You know what I'm saying? Make sure y'all fuck with my people, man. Y'all fuck with my people, man. Crushing Visuals, man. The motherfucking fam. Black Excellence Networking, man. They got a networking event that's coming up and it's online for y'all this time. So, man, y'all stay tuned for that. Man, a whole lot of big things, a whole lot of wonderful things that's going on. I mean, don't forget, On Blast Radio now, we do commercials. So if you need a commercial for your business, product, your artistry, and then y'all definitely need to holler at us, man. So put you on, okay? Today, our topic of discussion is, it's okay to be proud of you and others too, okay? The reason why I picked this subject is because that was one of my statuses earlier. And actually one of our sponsors, not that I have any faves, wink, wink, but Goddess commented on my post, and she was just expressing how, like, for her, it's hard for her to, you know, be proud of herself and to, you know, give herself acknowledgement for all the wonderful things that she's been accomplishing as of late. And she said it's a lot easier said than done. And like, I didn't really get it, but then I do, because I know how hard it is. Well, I don't know from everybody else's perspective, you know, at the times when it was hard for me to really acknowledge the fact that I had been doing wonderful things, and just, you know, giving myself my own accolades and stuff like that. When I wasn't, it was because I was just being way too hard on myself. You know, I set a high level of expectations for myself. And so, you know, when I reach that level of expectation, which is already high, of course, then I'm like, man, you could have went harder. Whatever the fuck, you know what I'm saying? I'm not like, oh yeah, you did a good job. It's like, no, nigga, you could have went harder than that. You could have did better or whatever like that. So that's a lot of the reason why it be difficult for me to just be like, man, you know what? I'm actually proud of myself. I did this, I did that, I took care of this, and I did, and you know, whatever. But as of late, the more that I have learned to see and know my self-worth, it's made it a lot easier for me to be able to say, hey, show, man, you did that shit, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, you should be proud of yourself, or nigga, I'm proud of you, or whatever. I mean, you know, I talk to myself sometimes too. Well, most of us do. But you know, it's made it a lot easier for me to be like, yo, man, you really been doing a good job. Like, you really out here doing your thing, man. You know? And so another thing that she said is she finds it hard because she want to remain humble, and she don't want to seem boastful or like she's bragging about herself. And I found that crazy. And I want to take a pause, and we're going to come back to that because, of course, I did that thing that I do, and I'm overly anxious about a wonderful topic that I want to discuss. And I didn't tell y'all how my week went. So I did quite a bit over the past week since the last time I saw y'all. Of course, man, I've been doing a whole lot of new investments in myself, man. I had got me some more equipment, so I really just been, trying to get that together and, getting more things for my crib. If y'all didn't know, I moved a couple months ago into a really nice apartment that I really love in a really really nice complex or whatnot. No, I really like my neighbors and stuff too, so it's really dope. But I moved a couple months ago, and so I decided that, look, man, this go around, I'm gonna really take my time. I'm gonna take my time, and I want my place to look. I want it to fit me. And it's crazy because I had a house, 3-bedroom, 2-bath. I've had like 3 or 4 apartments, but it seemed like every place that I get, I am never the person who decorates it. It's like the person I'm dating or my mom will come down and visit for a couple months, and then she'll, put things how she wanted and how she liked it, and she'll go buy things and she'll decorate or whatever like that. And it's like her, you know what I'm saying? It's like her energy. And now, like for the first time, I really feel like my crib is my energy. And I think that's really dope. Because it's really a long time. It's a long time coming. It just helped me realize that there's a lot of things in my life that really, I guess maybe it just really didn't matter to me before. But now that I really find my crib to be my sanctuary and my place of peace, it's a place where I go to get away from it all, and I actually consider it to be that, and I think of it as that. I just really wanted to have my own type of vibe or whatever. So, not to ramble on about that, but I did that. And then this past weekend was a good friend of mine's birthday, man. Shout out to my fam Kodak, man. If y'all know Kodak, y'all go ahead and wish her a happy belated birthday. Her birthday was just past Sunday. So, man, we hit the club and we kicked it. And, man, we went to the park, man. It was crazy because we out at the park on the homie birthday. And like 2 years ago, that very same day, me and the homie, that was like the first time that we had really linked. Since we had originally met each other. And she was just telling me just like how dope I was and how great everything that I had going on here was gonna be. And it was just funny to be in the same place with the same person, just speaking on like not the same thing, but just speaking on the growth and how great things have become, and how much greater things will be or whatever. So it was just, like I said, it was just an amazing feeling because it just shows you how things come full circle or whatnot, and it just really shows all of our progress. So it was, like I said, it was just a good feel to kind of be in that energy. And then, Memorial Day, we just kicked it. I hung some shelves. I bullshitted around. It was cool. But I actually was able to get some work done. I had got an order from Freddie Usher, man. Shout out to Freddie Usher. Y'all make sure y'all go Usher up. It's an A on the end. Okay, so Freddie Usher up. Y'all make sure y'all follow him on Instagram or whatever. He came through and he got some shirts made by me or whatever. So y'all make sure y'all grab y'all Freddie Usher shirt, man, made by the Five Paraco, your girl Big Show on Blast Radio sponsor. So y'all make sure y'all check that out. We're gonna get into a little bit more music, man, because I don't want to talk y'all fucking ears off or anything like that. Not that I could. I know y'all love listening to all these wonderful things I have to say. But we're gonna roll into a little bit more music, and we're gonna come back, and I'm gonna pick up where I left off, just talking about being humble versus being boastful or bragging upon yourself. We're gonna come back to that. All right. Hey y'all, I got a call.
Fuck all that. Give me back. She got a call, I'm about to punch. Give me a message, I can pay it. So I heard it all. She wanna sing like I'm a mute with a nigga. Pause. I heard it all. These niggas stupid, you ask for blue, but I ain't your payout, no. I ain't your payout, no. These niggas stupid, I got a call. They about to punch. Give me a message, I can pay it. So I heard it all. She wanna sing like I'm a mute with a nigga. Pause. I heard it all. These niggas stupid, you ask for blue, but I ain't your payout, no. I ain't your payout, no. These niggas stupid, I got the two. They did you fist for next. go, hey, what the money shit? We ain't gonna pop with the money grill. Really got to check with the bit up. I'm set up, can't be a fan. You know I'm the man. Big out having that paper too. I know some haters can pay you. You ain't the man who claim you. I know the
I got a couple cameras in here. Y'all got to see them all over the place. You know what I'm saying?
You know niggas breathe. Let me text the for it. I know you hit it, you pay for it. Get all my dick, get you a fan. 50% like the last one. 50% like the last one. I'm about that 50% like the last one. Man, that nigga goddamn proper right there, man. Give me all my money. You got straight. She got a car, I don't like the money. Leave me a mess, I can pay the time. I heard it all. She wanna see me like I'm a mute with a nigga on pause. I heard it all. This nigga stupid, get asked for blue, but I ain't your payout, no. I ain't your payout, no. This nigga stupid, I got a call. Take out the money, leave me a mess, I can pay the time. I heard it all. She wanna see me like I'm a mute with a nigga on pause. I heard it all. This nigga stupid, get asked for blue, but I ain't your payout, no. I ain't your payout, no. I'm nigga stupid, you live with your bitch. I'm only a bitch. Since I come around, it's best for you. Get a mirror, you know what hurt. I'm down in my city. You been a posse again. I gave you the benefit. You gave me down to your energy. I check over your city. I need to check over your bitch. I'm really just sick of you niggas. First nigga capping on slapping. First nigga capping on slapping. First nigga capping on slapping.
What up?
I really heard you, bitch.
I wonder where you were with that. I'm like, damn, no, wait. Okay, I see you in here. It's going down.
I heard it all. She wanna sing like I'm a mute with a nigga on pause. I heard it all. This nigga stupid, get asked for blue, but I ain't your payout, no. I ain't your payout, no. This nigga stupid, I got a car, they got the money, leave me a mess, I can pay the time. I heard it all. She wanna sing like I'm a mute with a nigga on pause. I heard it all. This nigga stupid, get asked for blue, I ain't your payout, no. I ain't your payout. This nigga stupid.
This nigga stupid. And I gotta call.
You are now rocking on Blast Radio Atlanta, home of the $5 spin and your #1 station for independent artists.
And we're going Frankie Lou crazy up in here tonight, man. Shout out to my motherfucking artist. Y'all make sure y'all follow him, man. Frankie Lou _. Alright?
Wait, I am a D nigga, don't get shot in the face. These niggas ain't out in my space. Weak niggas get up out of my state if you kings and you can relate. They should be lead, nigga. Tip a hoe, that be the team. I got 100 rock shots with a beam. Pull over rosters and hop the steam. Bitch, I'm a king. Feeling like I'm about to kill this mic and ain't another motherfucker feeling like it. I'm a villain with the dead rights, rockin' red nights. I can kill a psychic. I ain't feeling niggas like I've been a night.
Alright, Cuzzo, man. I'm gonna pull up on you. Let me work some time in. Alright.
You can spend your life, everybody lying. You don't believe in I'm a fucking leader who don't compete with. My team is really niggas weak. I ain't seen anything, I don't need to speak. And you still catch me yelling like buzz around. Guarantee that the nigga won't fuck with mine. Created y'all months, and you picture me rolling like pop. Let me blow until I blow up the spot. I'ma throw another boat I fly. St. Louis with me, we deep in this bitch. Straight from the D, I'ma be in this bitch. Money chasing that routine, clean. Ay. Q poppin', I'm a king. Ay. Pull a droppin', I'm a sing. Ay. Seen it all, what you need? Still my dog, what you need? Ay. Niggas need love and I don't need it. You killing me, I don't see it. Pull money from the 80s. Gold lace European. Keep the love, I don't need it. Keep them hugs, I don't need it. We studs out the city. She a bustin' bitch like I'm not in a D nigga, don't get shot in the face. These niggas know they not in my space. Weak niggas get up out of my state if you kings and you can relate. They should believe, nigga. Dip a hoe, that be the team. I got 100 rock shots for the beam. Pull over rosters and hop out the steam. Bitch, I'm a king. Feeling like I'm about to kill this mic and ain't another motherfucker feeling like it. I'm a villain with the dead rights, rockin' red nights. I can kill a psychic. I ain't feeling niggas like I've been the nicest. Shit is flaming like it's tendonitis. Switching lanes cause I get excited. I'm the type that you can spend your life with.
You are now rocking on Blast Radio Atlanta, home of the $5 spin and your #1 station for independent artists.
So like on some real shit, I'm proud to say that's my artist. You know what I'm saying, man? Shout out to Frankie Lou, man. There's a whole lot of motherfucking Detroit shit going on around here bit tonight, man. Gang. If y'all ain't know, man, I signed 2 artists last week. Man, shout out to my motherfucking fam Shice. Shout out to Frankie Lou, man. Shout out to my #1 numero first lady of the motherfucking team, Winter Star. So y'all make sure, man, y'all show love to all my motherfucking squad. It's going down in a major way, man. We're doing a whole lot of big shit this year, man. I'm talking labels. I'm talking about radio stations. We're talking about media companies. We're talking about magazines, man. We're talking about big, all right? You feel me? And Tez, my babe. What's going on, baby? Yo, man, shout out to my fam, Antonio Love, man, making all these moves in the motherfucking city, man. Touchdown and set their bitch ablaze, man. That's what the fuck I'm talking about, man. That's how we do, man. When you come down here from a city where you gotta go hard, or you gotta go to fuck home, or where like, man, there's no room for you to eat, nigga, unless you knock another nigga off his table, off his plate. You feel me? Like, man, you come down here, and you start making moves. It's just amazing to see people be able to grow and be in the right place at the right time and have the right things around them. So, man, just shout out to everybody who got a dream and who out here actually, man, living and pursuing that shit and working towards it, man, because that's the hardest part. The hardest part is keeping up and keeping going. You feel me? So shout out to them. Cause I didn't even go to Blaze that night, so don't even worry. Fuck that shit, man. We gonna link up though, man. We gonna link up real soon, man. Shout out to my cuz, man. My cuz got the motherfucking writing skills too, man. He gonna be over here on Blast Radio real soon, holding shit down, man, putting shit down or whatever the fuck, man. We got so much wonderful things going on, man. Young, black, and successful. You feel me? That's what it's all about. It's all about getting out here and making your mark, man. Young, black, and successful, man. That's what I'm talking about. So anyways, man, back to our subject. The subject at hand is it's okay to be proud of yourself and others too. We got to put that ... You know what I'm saying? We got to pause for a second. You know what I'm saying? So we can put the emphasis on and others too. Because it's cool. You can support others and still put yourself first. Y'all know that, right? Okay, but anyways, that might be a whole nother subject, a whole nother topic for a whole nother day. But today's subject at hand is it's okay to be proud of yourself and others too. And where I left off, man, we was talking about my fam goddess. She was saying a lot of times, it's hard for her to give herself her flowers now because she feel like she should be humble and she shouldn't be boastful or be bragging, or she don't want it to seem as though that is what she's doing. And the truth of the matter is, it's outsiders who make us feel like we doing too much. I mean, like when you really sit and you really, really think about it, it's the people outside of us that will try to make us feel like we're doing too much. Like the acknowledgement, like the praise that we give ourselves is too much. And that's just fucking ridiculous. Because you can never love yourself enough. You can never support yourself enough. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's some shit that you need to be doing all day long, every single day. You feel me? So, like, for somebody else to say, "Ah, man, that nigga," I mean, now don't get me wrong. There is a such thing as, of course, bragging or being boastful. It does exist. But if you're one of them people who don't even take out the time to be proud of yourself or to acknowledge yourself and how dope you are, then guess what? The last thing you should be thinking about is humbling yourself. The last thing you should be worried about is someone thinking you're bragging or being too boastful. Because I promise you that you're not. If you're not one of the people who automatically be like, "Oh, yep, well, I did this, I did that," and whatever like that, and whatever, and I'm the shit and whatever, or I mean, because it's a way, it's everything that you do, there's a way of going about it that makes it seem like arrogance or whatnot. Man, knowing that you're dope, knowing that you've been putting in that work, knowing that you've done something special. Acknowledging the fact that you did something that you didn't know you could do, or even something that someone said you couldn't do, or something that everybody just figured that you wouldn't or couldn't. You know what I'm saying? Like, and for you to say, "Hey, look, man, I did that shit," that's not bragging or boasting. You know what I'm saying? Like, motherfuckers tell you be humble, and be humble really mean to shrink yourself, to make yourself smaller than what you really are. Humble yourself. Like, for real, y'all? For real? That's ridiculous. Okay. Hey, look, man, I'm gonna take a quick pause right there. We're gonna jump back in right there, but I got my fam at the door, and I need to go ahead and let him in. So look, man, I'm gonna hit y'all with another motherfucking song, man. Y'all tell me how y'all like this one, man. It's called Drop the Chain.
So we live, and I was like, I'm going to go live and prepare people the way we prepare ourselves, for the new year. And what we do is I'm making a dreaming purpose for my enemies. And why not dream? And when you do dream, right, feel so small.
Remember me, my vibe and my energy.
You don't know what your dream is. You know, you just focus on your dream.
I be moving, it's my energy.
So what I do is I make the beginning of every year or the end of every year, we put together a vision.
Yeah. Steady the beat on my hands on the wheel and I'm pretty. This bitch is raining. 3, I'm driving, I'm out on the road on my lonely, it's honest to taste. This should be one of the greats in my city, but nah, I just want to be great. Tired of giving my heart to these hoes when I know I don't know she gon' break. Niggas a promise they loyal, turn around and get their acting so shady. Tell them bitches I'm the one like the number patches on the back, I'm great. I run up and crack in Mercedes, but I'm like I'm an investor. The money coming up to breakfast, I just spit the bag on the neck.
She had a reschedule. I got No Other Girls Allowed and the Black Runway Experience for today. Oh yeah, well they never here till 8. I thought it was
watching. I got a whole wave like Danny Ocean with the time blocking. Rolling off 2 phones in my back cave, I'm trying to rob Robin. Blues on it, fuck who's on it.
Oh yeah. I spent the time with it, pick it out, you know what I'm saying?
Shut it down like money makes me hit strip on the drop.
Dream big, no ceiling, and put all that shit on something visual. And then you have to get like-minded people and show them your dream. And now y'all go fight for the same dream together.
I wrote this for my enemy. Hoping it ain't no remedy. It died, just focus on my tendency. I keep surviving in a world full of frenemies. This real niggas recognize this shit is energy. Hoping it ain't no remedy.
I got you, Chad. But baby, I got you. We're gonna make that shit happen.
Survive in a world full of frenemies. Cause real niggas know I wrote this for my enemies. I'm thorough, with the accolades. I got no bitch to go belly on the track for days.
Urban Garden Project, family.
I recognize my squad got in, and my God, if I'm top 10, all the time I swear to learn. Can't nothing stop us if we locked in. I got a couple drop the little mama riding, have to tell them poppers we are not friends. I wanna know if I'm riding. I run the mile, little bro, I be popping. I'm about to fuck these niggas up out here, ain't ready. Yeah, hey, Mama Joe, what's going on, Mom? Finish as soon as I see it. I'm calling it hitters, dangerous bullets and critical. I'm a G, I can also get cynical. But comparing to me, boy, you pitiful.
You better be, brother. I see you, man. Shout out to my brother Trey Bell. She tuned in.
Hey. You pull out the trap, the shit it gets still for you. Everything that I let exit it, and then you know some more shit it can't end up there.
You know, this is Joey. I like to drop tools, I can pick it up and work it. But these are my secrets, you know. I'm not gonna hide the fuck. I'm just, very aware of how powerful my mind is and energy. And if I have a dream to think about, I ain't got the past and the bullshit that's bothering me to think about. I'm thinking about something that makes me happy.
Oh yeah, my whole family grew up in Urban Gardens. My mom, my cousin, Jan, you know what I'm saying? My Aunt Shirley, all her kids. So Jan, Rod, Adrian, that's where we born and, I mean, we're not born and raised, but that's where we came up. We came up off Joy Road, Urban Gardens.
She said she never on the guitar. Beat the pussy up, I'm in a guitar. Got right about the way the switch roll. Bustin' out the pussy, good like faro. Pussy wet like a cleaner. From the feet of the prima. S-class and a trader. A long time me a prayer. She fly down to the Riga. Coming on a visa. Over like FIFA. My life no retard.
Girl, you know you need some. Girl, you know you need some fun. Hey, girl, you need some. Girl, you know you need some. Girl, you know you need some fun. That's what I grew up
Been at the church with a testimony. Only God knows of a woman's Lord. She was on me like the sweet of the song. Pray daily just to see this moment. There's a lot of back oh, she said
like
she
that,
wrong. Having with calls when I'm alone. I really want, but you know my
we gonna make you dance in your seat now. You know what I'm saying?
LV drip, whip, that's so sick. Hey, young miss, I could be your mister, you could be my miss. Mine's from 876, don't miss.
The Ciroc bottle. Guess I'll take whatever's left in there. Or not, whatever's left. We can split it if you want some.
Okay.
Oh yeah, about time for another bottle. Yeah, that's alright.
Girl, you need some fun.
Well, I was there in the 80s. I was born in the 80s, 84. So I spent my younger years there. We left, we came back. You know, man.
Girl, you need some fun.
It was a like an interesting one. Man, like if I really told motherfuckers some of the shit that I seen out there, niggas wouldn't believe me. On some real shit.
You are now rocking On Blast Radio Atlanta, home with a $5 spin and your #1 station for independent artists.
So yeah, like I was just saying, man, I was telling my cousin on the little sideline video, our little B-reel, like, bruh, some of the shit that I seen growing up, a lot of motherfuckers wouldn't even believe that shit. Like a lot of motherfuckers don't know what the fuck you've been through. You know what I'm saying? That's the crazy shit. So that's the crazy shit. So even to jump back on this be humble shit, a lot of people don't even know what the fuck you've been through and then want to tell you to be humble after you done came up from the type of places that I done came from. You know what I'm saying? Like, y'all don't even understand how much of an accomplishment it is to even be here, to be in front of y'all right now, at this moment. You know what I'm saying? Like, I wasn't hardcore. I wasn't out in the streets and no shit like that. But the streets that I was in, them streets was cold. So guess what? Niggas like me, man, we could have been out here. We could have been gone. You know what I'm saying? I got friends that didn't make it. You feel me? Like, if I told y'all some of the shit that I seen growing up, you wouldn't believe it. For real. But that's neither here nor there. What we was talking about how one of my homies, she say that it's difficult for her to pretty much, you know, just like give herself her flowers right now, you know, while she really out here popping her shit. And so let me tell y'all, I'm gonna tell y'all something about her, and and it's gonna help her realize why she really need to be out here and not have an issue with acknowledging how far she's come and being proud of herself or whatever like that. Shawty get it out the mud. You know what I'm saying? She got a couple kids. Even though like she's married or whatever, but she got a couple kids. So, you know, man, just being a woman and raising kids and, you know, raising kids to be strong, it's difficult for any mom or whatever like that. But not only that, man, she started her own business or whatever. So she do hair. She's been doing hair for quite a few years. And I mean, I don't know if y'all know anything about a hairdresser, but man, hairdressers, you got to build your own clientele. You got to be able to hold on to them and keep them coming back. But then she started branching out her own products and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? So she got like a skincare and your hair care and, you know, natural shit for you. You feel me? Body butters and shits like that or whatever the fuck. You know what I'm saying? And then she fucked around, and not to put her business out there, but she caught a case, right? She caught a case a couple years back. And so she had to go through the probation and all that other shit and all that bullshit, man. Had her locked down, you know what I'm saying, on high restriction for years. You know what I'm saying?
That's crazy.
And now she done with that shit though. You know what I'm saying? Like, and now she can really, really go hard for her business and go hard for a lot of the shit. That's the shit that she couldn't do, and the person that she couldn't be. She's able to be that person now. You feel me?
That's crazy.
Like, bruh, you have every reason in the world to get out here and pop your shit. Let motherfuckers know, like, you came far. Like motherfucker, that's what killed me. A motherfucker will say, humble yourself. Or like you bragging, or you boasting, or you showing out, or whatever like that, nigga. Or you arrogant, or whatever the fuck. When a nigga don't know what the fuck you done been through. You know what I'm saying? Niggas don't know where you been through. Niggas don't know where you came from. Niggas don't even know how much of an accomplishment it is for you to be here.
For real.
And then want to tell you humble yourself. Fuck out of here. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's that crazy shit to me, man. What I feel like, if you out here and you doing your motherfucking thing, bro, you better pop your shit. You better brag on yourself. You better boast on yourself, because the next motherfucker not gonna do it. You feel me? And if you brag and boast on yourself enough, some people go hop on. They're gonna be like, yeah, man, for real, she really is doing her motherfucking thing. Y'all see how however the fuck. Because other people see it too. You know what I'm saying? But if you don't see it, they definitely not gonna see it. So that's for sure. That's one thing that I can say for sure. Is if you don't see it, they definitely not gonna see it. So we gotta make sure that we taking the time to appreciate ourselves, to appreciate how far we've come, to appreciate the fact that we know where we're going. Because there's a lot of people out here that don't even know where they headed to. They don't know where they at. They definitely don't know where the fuck they headed to. So, you know, for you to be an individual out here, man, and you're doing anything, if you're doing anything positive, anything on this planet that's positive, and you don't feel like you're doing a good thing, then there's something wrong. It's something wrong. Meech, man, what's going on, family? So it's something wrong with that. So I feel like it's okay for you to be proud of yourself. It's okay for you to tell yourself that you the shit. It's okay for you to tell the whole planet you the shit. If they don't fucking like it, man, that shit personal. I mean, and this is the thing. So many things be personal with people. I talked to my brother this morning. I told my brother, I said, man, the best thing that I've ever could have figured out in life, the best thing that I ever could have done for myself was to figure out that we have all been through some shit. You know what I'm saying? And how we react to the things that go on with us, it differs. You know what I'm saying? So the very moment that I realized that I have to accept everyone for who they are and just place them in the space that they need to be in, my whole fucking life changed. My whole fucking life changed. When I tell you, man, I'm less stressed. I don't worry about other shit. I don't care what people think. I don't care about what a motherfucker got to say to me or about me. I don't care about none of that shit. Because number one, I know who I am. And I know that people who feel a certain way about certain things, and they're going to act a certain way about certain things. They're going to say certain shit about certain shit. You know what I'm saying? Because that's just who they are. And that's just how they were brought up. But that shit don't really have anything to do with me. That has a whole lot to do with them, who they are, how they were brought up, how they perceive things. And so that's not my problem. It's not my problem. It's not my issue to deal with. You know what I'm saying? And knowing that allows me to be able to just be cool with everybody. When you know where to place everybody in your life, then that's the best thing that you can ever learn for yourself. Because people, they're going to show you. People will show you who they are quicker than anything. You feel me? So when motherfuckers show you who they are, just take the time to believe that. Believe that and be cool with it. And be cool with it, because everyone has a right to be who they are. Everybody has a right to have an opinion without another motherfucker feeling salty or some type of way about it. I mean, well, actually, you can feel salty and feel some type of way about it, but you can't expect a person who you're directing that to care. You know what I'm saying? Because they are allowed to live their own life as well. You know what I'm saying? Like, we really got to learn to just be more open and just be more accepting and just to let shit go. That's not going to affect our day-to-day life and how we live and how we grow or whatever like that. So long as it's not affecting me directly, personally, then, bro, I can really give less than a fuck. I don't care about what people have to say or what people have to think. Don't nobody pay my bills but me. Don't nobody love on me but me. You know what I'm saying? And when a motherfucker start doing that, then I'll start making some considerations. You know what I'm saying? But up until then, man, I'm going to pop my shit. I'm the hottest shit out here. If y'all didn't know, y'all better look again, because you wasn't looking hard enough. You know what I'm saying? And everybody out here need to be like that. It's okay to be proud of yourself. You feel me? But it's okay to be proud of other people too. You feel me? You know, and that's more of what we need, man. When you see somebody out here and you see these folks, they out here, they doing their motherfucking thing. It ain't nothing wrong with you saying, bruh, I see you, fam. Keep doing you, man. Congrats to you. I'm proud of you, fam. It ain't shit wrong with doing that. You know what, man? And it's crazy because a lot of times in my life, I never really got the full appreciation that I feel like I deserve. You know, I'm one of the people who always doing shit for everybody. You know what I'm saying? Niggas never ever really look out for you type of deal. But this past weekend, man, I had a couple people tell me like just pretty much how much I've impacted their life and how much they appreciate me and everything that I do for them. But you know what's crazy? To me, I ain't did shit for them. Everything that I'm out here doing this shit for me. You know what I'm saying? It's just so having that everything that I'm doing, man, is helping everybody else. And I think that's dope. You know what I'm saying? But I also think that it's dope that, to me, it don't hurt me to share the next motherfucker. You know how many radio stations that I fuck with, how many radio stations who I share their shit? I share their shit in our groups and all that other stuff. That don't take away from me. You know what I'm saying? It helps and enhance you. You feel me? Whoever take heed, whoever want to look, whoever's open to it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't feel like the next motherfucker can take anything from me unless I allow them to. So I mean, there's nothing wrong with you getting out here and showing people that you see that they're special. And acknowledging the fact that you see that they're special. Because we all have something special about us. On some real shit. So look, man, with that being said, man, I told you I ain't gonna preach to y'all too hard, man. I'm gonna play a little bit of music, man. My guests just stepped into the building, so we're gonna get them over into the station and get them comfortable, man. This next song that I'm about to play, man, this is my man Rich and my bro Ace doing that Zaza.
This is hard. You gotta get close. You might slide over some.
How many is it?
2.
Oh yeah, no, we're good.
Yeah,
that's why I turned the camera.
Okay.
However you want to do it.
Me being in the middle would just be weird.
Why would you be in the middle? You're the only guy. Where's my focus? Where's my focus here? This your camera here.
Be watching these bitches be jacking. Check out my framers, I still like Versace. They all of a sudden got blues in my pocket. They want that Zaza and they know we got it. They want that Zaza and they know we got it. They want that Zaza and they know we got it. Give me some ladies, some smoking that rock. Keep up that bitch with me pretty and shiny. Taking vacations, a trip to the track. They want that Zaza and they know we got it. They want that Zaza and they know we got it. They want that Zaza and they know we got it. Hey, milk, I be smoking like Tony. You want that Zaza, then come push up on me. Rapping and tripping, I jib on that bitch. Ice on my body, I jib on the check. If you didn't know me, you know that it's blessed. Aim at your top and put you in that case. Still whipping, I jump out that kitchen. With my bag, I'm still on that bitch. Niggas be flaking their head like they want you. Niggas and bitches, they both out, they get you. You just go take them both out the bitch. I ain't got the time. These status ain't never in the line. Thought the shit was old, but I'm still in my prime. The blueprints, nigga, ain't the shit that was designed. Real street nigga, and I never wrote a sign. Foreign pay cash for them. Feature after feature, cost a bag for a mile. Sneaker after sneaker, drop a bag for a mile. I pay cash for them. Niggas pull up, hop out, big car running. I can leave 100 racks on seat. A real street nigga know it ain't sweet. Spin a head ass by the end of the week. You had a lot of choices. A lot of those choices are the reason why niggas still here. Put the gas on the motherfucking lip. Took the risk, but niggas still here. Which one you niggas be working? You had to take chances in life, cause their life it ain't perfect. Rather be rich to be worth. Some people say I'm for self. I like to think I'm for self. You niggas be watching, you bitching me down. Check out my framers, I still like Versace. Right now, saw me got blues in my pocket. They want that Zaza and they know we got it. They want that Zaza and they know we got it. They want that Zaza and they know we got it. Give me some ladies, some smoking that rock. Keep up that bitch with me pretty and choppy. Taking vacations, trips to the They want that Zaza and they know we got it. They want that Zaza and they know we got it. They want that Zaza and they know we got it. I'm a rich nigga, I come out the church. They want designer, they pull up and get it. Most of my niggas, they dealing, they kidding. Try to run off, we gon' cut off your fingers. Broke out of M, he did shut a tip. He told me stay solid, go give me some M's. Boy, that shit funny, these niggas be weird. Somebody got stuff behind in the crib. I run that shit up, you stuck in the rear. I'm gon' bet the Cali board up on the lyric. Show me a mansion party in the hills. We get the money, don't care how you feel. I found a label, can't sign on no label. I'm rich, but I'm stuck in the field. Step for a D,
years. Kids who play right through the bills. I run that up in the field. I run that up for real. She know that I'm thugging. She fell in love with a hustler, I cannot trust her. She know that we less than. Get from the base, she be blessed. I can't change for now. I'm straight from the gun. I'm straight from the gun. She fell in love with a hustler, gun. She know that I'm thugging.
You niggas be watching, these bitches be jacking. Check out my fragrance, I smell like Versace. Red bottles on me, got blues in my pocket. They want that Zaza and they know we got it. They want that Zaza and they know we got it. They want that Zaza and they know we got it. Keep me some ladies, some smoking that rack. Keep a bad bitch with me pretty and chatty. Taking vacations, trip to the trust. They want that Zaza and they know we got it. They want that Zaza and they know we got it.
I know you don't just hang out Friday. Next Friday, I'm having a vision board party in the house.
You are now rocking All Blacks Radio Atlanta, home of $5 spin, the #1 station for independent artists.
Yo, man. I hope y'all appreciate my quick little interlude, man. I had to drop a little music for y'all so I can get my guests up in the building, man. What's going on, y'all? Oh, matter of fact, my bad. Let me turn your mic on. Mic check. You good?
Yo.
Yeah, there. All right. Yep. Oh yeah, he can grab if you want his own mic.
You can grab those too. That's cool.
Where you at? Yep,
Or
I got
the
him.
small,
Yep, I got him on for. We good.
I'm in here like MC.
Yeah, I got the power on. Do your thing. All right.
Oh, it's hard.
Oh yeah.
It's hard. I'm right here like I'm MC. It's hard.
Okay.
So strap from All Blacks Radio.
You already know it. So first off, man, come over the fam right here, man. It's been a minute. So the first thing that I, of course, want both of you to do is to introduce yourself, tell everybody where they can find you on social media and what it is that you do.
My name is Angel. I'm co-founder of the Black Runway Experience. You can follow my personal page at blazing_enigma. You can follow our business page at the Black Runway Experience on Instagram.
100. Okay.
The Instagrams that I have is so many. Y'all can follow me at All Star Dutch. Y'all can follow me at Homeboy Dunn if y'all trying to get this real estate thing popping. She also does real estate too. She being modest over here. She doing it the other way. I'm doing it one way. We teaming up on a whole bunch of different things. Follow us definitely at the Black Runway Experience. Y'all know y'all can follow me at Nugget.NoUglyGirlsAllowed. We got a couple things coming.
Get excited. Get into it.
That's what I'm talking about. So y'all came down here today so y'all can talk to me, all my listeners, and all my viewers about the Black Runway Experience.
It's our first interview.
It ain't your first interview.
It's our first interview as far as the Black Runway Experience.
100. Okay.
That's actually how we originally met. Kind of like originally.
Well, that's how we originally met, and then it just came to. So it happened that we was already tied in. It was already found, right, man. The world is small, bro. That's one thing that I have realized. So the Black Runway Experience. What is the Black Runway Experience?
The Black Runway Experience.
I like that question.
Listen, I would like to say it's an event that you don't want to miss. It's a great opportunity because it's a pop-up show. It's networking, and best of all, it's a runway show. I mean, who don't want to showcase their brand? Who don't want to know what's the hottest new Black-owned fashion that they can, pull up on right live in the moment and see what that person has to offer and get what they want? Who doesn't want that?
It sounds like you need On Blast Media down there covering all of this. You know what I'm saying? That's what it really sounds like.
On Blast was there the first season.
I mean, I'm saying.
So we gotta get some media passes. We gotta make a media.
You definitely need to do that, man. We're gonna come in. We're gonna get all that popping, man. Live remote, get some folks down there. That's what I'm talking about. Yeah, we gonna make. Y'all heard that Saturday, June 12th. All right, man. Which means the tickets is already on Eventbrite, man. You better grab one of their goddamn Instagrams, man. Go grab that shit. You feel me? Don't be playing, man. Tell them motherfuckers Big Show sent you. All right, grab up your goddamn tickets.
Right now,
okay.
On Eventbrite. All right. On sale. Well, worst case scenario, we got you at the door, okay?
Hey.
But you gotta get them early.
I mean,
because I think this is gonna be a different one. Because I don't know if y'all familiar. Well, a lot of people didn't make it to the first one, but the people who did make it to the first one,
No, let me tell you something.
It's gonna be a line.
I walked in because I got there early. And it was a crowd. I could tell it was a lot of the vendors and everything like that. I don't know where I went, where I turned, if my eyes closed or what the fuck. But I promise you, man, I looked around, I turned around, and that motherfucker was packed, bro. Like when I say packed, I think I walked across the street to my car. I think that's what happened. But when I came back in that motherfucker was packed. I'm talking about shoulder to shoulder. Hey, look, man, what I really love was the damn kids. Them kids that was dancing, bro. That shit was so lit. I was like, bro, man, them kids, they was lit, bro. That shit was lit. I really had a wonderful experience the first time, so I definitely can't wait to come and check it out and see, what's new, and see if there's some new designers, of course, and see the new things that all the other designers have. Man, I'm excited. I definitely am.
We definitely searched up a lot of things. The one biggest thing, she had the vision more so than what I did as far as what we did for like the culture. You know what I'm saying? Like I didn't think that we was putting 10 other black businesses on. Like my thing was I have a clothing line and I want to showcase it. I hate going to pop-up shops and it's 60 people in the room doing the same thing, and it's like a super flea market, and nobody actually got to showcase their clothes.
Yeah, that's real.
My clothes is either sitting on my table,
and there's not much discussion with that either.
Nah, and then there's no discussion, there's no dialogue, and she's really big on marketing. Like even at pop-up shops, like she makes me go to, it's like, oh, stand up here. Don't be sitting down beside the table. Stand up beside the table, and that's kind of the one thing we're putting into it. There's no chairs beside our tables. It's a table, and there's a 3-hour span for you to get as much done. And that's what we tell people. Don't be late. If you be late, you go miss something.
Period.
And it is the summer collection, so there's a lot of bathing suits. There's some lingerie coming out.
We don't want to miss
there's
that.
Gonna be some. Because some people left and don't leave. Because some people left last time and didn't know our last brand was a lingerie line. And a lot of people missed the whole lingerie.
Hey, guess what? I missed the sex music. I'm one of them people. Who miss. I won't miss it this time. I promise you, I won't. Okay. I'm in that thing. All right.
I just want to shout out to all our vendors, man. Recharge Therapy, Gym Glow, of course, No Ugly Girls Allowed, Ado Clothing, Lovely Shoes, and Lovely. What she's going about? Lovely Creations. Lovely Creations. Now yes. She moved from shoes to doing a whole new thing.
Man, I just love how you just hopped in there and just interjected that. You was gonna have your moment for that. You know what I'm saying? Guess what? That's my show. I run the flow of the show. But no, I'm just fucking with you, bro.
Shout out to Money Conscious, Empress Lavish. Shout out to our chef. We got a food truck pulling up this time. Chef Squad.
That's what's up. So good.
Shout out to the we're doing a snow cone girl, and it's really dope. Her name is What's Toppin'.
Follow her at What's Toppin'.
ISO Fresh, Modest Lavana, Melanin Vitamin, and Amora Alchemy. Like we got a whole nother show. It's a whole new set of vendors. We're doing a whole different thing than we did last time.
It's a whole new vibe.
Yeah, man, but it's still the same experience.
Yeah. I mean, the experience was everything, and so I mean, that's the major key right there. The experience with the people just makes it over. It makes it over the top. It makes it what it is. So how did you get started doing the Black Runway experience? Like how did it all come about?
To be honest,
we gonna tell the whole story?
We ain't gonna tell the whole story. But I will say this, when God has something in your path, it's gonna meet you when you least expect it.
Yes.
This wasn't something that we sat down and we planned for months.
No, we work together. We
work together. Like we're good friends. But the Black Runway experience literally fell into our lap. Like literally,
we had a conversation, and I was basically saying, man, I always wanted to have a fashion show. And she was like, man, I always wanted to pop up shop, and I always wanted my own building. So I was like, hey, man, I know somebody who got this building. She called me back like 30 minutes later. Like, we got a meeting Tuesday. 6 weeks later, the Black Runway experience
from conception to the real thing. It was exactly
it was 6 weeks, and we just knew enough vendors at the time. Like I knew enough people who had a clothing line. She had enough people who were doing like makeup. We knew a girl who did candles. We knew somebody who did the shea butter.
We had bartenders.
We already knew bartenders.
DJ.
We already knew a DJ.
Y'all was ready.
Shout out to our host, All Star Galore. Shout out to our DJ Pancake.
Gang.
They definitely will be a part of the show the entire time. So don't forget about it. know what I'm saying? They'll always be a part of the Black Runway experience.
Hey, turn up.
And now we got a big show because if you made it to the first one,
I mean,
if you made it to the first one, you made it to the second one.
And I'm always be a part, man. This is family right here. I already told you, bro. We deep in the shit, man. You know.
And I think it was so easy for us to put together the first show in such a short period of time, is because both of us are individually great relationship builders. So that's something we emphasize to all of our vendors. You know, people come in the shop with you, make that connection. You know, find out. It's about the show is about networking as well. So it's not just about the vendors that are there. It's for other business owners to show up to network, because our goal with this show, we want to be a part of the movement. We want to be a part of keeping the Black dollar within our community.
100.
We understand that the gap of wealth between the white man and the Black man is at 10 times. So for the median household of a white family, that's $171K. For a Black family, that's $17K. That's nothing.
Nothing.
During COVID, our assets decreased. During COVID, the white person assets increased. So it's not that we're promoting, oh, don't shop with white people. It's inevitable. We're all going to break bread. But the importance is, for as long as we can, we need to keep our dollar within our community. We are community. We are creators as well. We're not just consumers. So for us just to be the 13.4% of population, but we're the highest consumers in our country, we got to change the narrative. So we want to showcase the creators who are putting themselves on the line, their resources on the line, their money on the line. We want to give them the opportunity to showcase their brand and show people what they're made of. And we want to rotate that dollar more often than not. So it's not just about making a purchase one time to support that brand. It's about continuously exchanging that dollar. So if you find a butter that you enjoy for a Black owned business, if you got to wait for it to come in the mail, then you wait for it to come in the mail.
100.
If you find cosmetics that you like, candles that you like, fashion that you like, y'all want to talk about Gucci, Louis, this and all that other stuff. I don't know how to pronounce.
People who don't.
We got people with dope clothing lines coming to our show. Come out and support them. They deserve y'all dollars. We all deserve to work together and rotate our money as often as we can. So this show is not just about a fun time. It is, don't get me wrong, but come, if you got a business, rub elbows with somebody and see what it is you can do to help them and vice versa. That's how we all eat. That's how we all grow. And that's what it's about.
Dre Bills, if you don't stop sending me messages, and they popping into my live feed. All right, so the one thing that I definitely want to say is I love the message behind what y'all have going on. Anybody who know me know that I'm real big on pushing the fact that we need to be supporting one another.
Absolutely.
There is only one way that we're going to get to where we're going, and that's if we support one another. I'm quick to tell a motherfucker, guess what, bro? If it wasn't for y'all, I'd just be a motherfucker sitting here talking shit.
Because we're all as big as our following.
Exactly.
Right?
Absolutely.
We're as
Absolutely.
big as our following.
And look, and that's why networking is important. So my thing is, why is networking such a big part of your event and what you're doing with the Black Runway experience?
I think that there are a lot of businesses who they may not be, or I'll say business owners.
Mm-hmm.
Some people start businesses and they're not even outgoing people. They're really introverts.
Yeah.
So this could create an opportunity where you can show up and have fun and still be relaxed, but put yourself out there. So even if you're not the vendor, this may be something where you say, you know what, I like this vibe. I like what they're doing. I want to be a part of the next one. We hand select our vendors. You will never catch us making posts to say, hey, we don't need vendors.
We don't need vendors.
We don't do that. We
That's
look for
what's
you.
up.
So if you know what you have is popping, or you looking for opportunities,
What's topping?
pull up. You know what I'm saying? And immerse yourself into that atmosphere and see that it's not as hard as you may think. Some people, they sitting on the rocks of something amazing, but they scared.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it's important to come
Kick
to
that
network, because
fear.
you don't know who could be your mentor, who could be your
That's
friend,
real.
who could be your inspiration, who could be your first sale. You don't know. So that's why networking is so important. I mean, we wouldn't be able to pull this off if we didn't have the level of support that we had. We did a
Absolutely.
show out of thin air, and it turned out great because people know us, because we rub elbows with
I
people.
all looked up and it was lit. It was hot.
And that was like
It went from cool to hot.
it was middle of COVID, so like this one gonna be, I think it's gonna be a lot more lit. It's summertime. We're gonna have the garage open.
Yeah,
and like
definitely.
I said, so it's gonna be a whole different kind of like atmosphere in there. We got somebody actually doing jewelry in people's teeth. Like they're doing the jewelry in
They were
people's
doing
teeth.
goals? Oh,
Not
like the
goals,
gyms.
diamonds,
The gyms.
diamonds
and
and
shit.
teeth. We got a masseuse coming out. Like it's gonna be some whole different situations.
Hey, look,
there.
look, I'm coming as media this time, but the next one, bro, I'm coming through.
I don't know.
I'm popping my shit. You know what
I
I'm
don't know.
saying?
I don't think
You
so.
know?
I think you might be locked in on media. I'm sorry. You
That's
might
what
be
I
locked
said.
in for
I mean, I'm
every
gonna do.
time.
Look, I'm gonna do the media, but bro, I gotta pop my shit too, man. You know, man. 'Cause we got the apparel and all that shit too, bro. You know what I'm saying? This ain't, bro. You see me? I'm out here.
On blast. On blast.
You know what I'm saying? That right, man. On blast everything. The fly apparel code. You know, first love yourself. You know what I'm saying? You know, we do this thing. I got the gear.
That's
for
super
the
hard. That's super
You know
hard.
what I'm saying? Like, but again, man, like to me, I think a lot of it go hand in hand. It all go hand in hand. You know, tonight our subject is it's okay to be proud of yourself and others too.
You gotta be.
Okay. So I had a friend who I made this, it's crazy because I just randomly made this post this morning. I'm just like, I mean, it popped in my head because I know it's okay to be proud. A lot of people, oh, you know what triggered it? I saw somebody post and say, niggas be on here bragging. Niggas always over here, you know what I'm saying, bragging about this and bragging about that. But guess what? It's okay to be proud of yourself.
You work
It
for it.
is. It's okay to be proud of yourself, and it's okay for you to be proud of others. See, a lot of people feel like if you got one thing, you can't have the other. You know what I'm saying? It's like, oh, well, if I got a clothing line and I think that I'm the shit, then I can't be happy for Nuga because, you know what I'm saying? Because Nuga doing the same fucking thing I'm doing. All right, you know what I'm saying? Like people have that type of mentality when no, bro. The truth of the matter is, it's a whole lot of space and opportunity out here for everyone. You know what I'm saying? And it's gonna be a motherfucker who don't like what I got going on and gonna love what he got going on. And it's gonna be somebody that he know that don't like what he got going on, but love what the fuck I got going on. That's just people. You know what I'm saying? That's just life or whatever like that. I mean, there's nothing wrong with you taking out the time to say, hey, guess what, man? I did a good job. You know?
And I think even second on that notion, like that was the one thing about the Black Runway experience. As far as what we do is, we try to make sure we all promote the same hashtags. We promote everybody the same Instagram. Like, so when we make a post, we send it out to all our vendors. Like, nah, tag everybody who's a part of the show every time. Because that means we're all. It's about being in the
We won, bro. Guess what? It's a one-man band. When you come into any type of situation and y'all doing shit together as a unit, guess what? It's a one-man band. Everybody got their own instrument or their own tool or whatever the fuck. But we all rocking in unison. You know what I'm saying? like for real. Exactly, man. But see, what's crazy is we got to get more to where we feel and understand that. Because it's a lot of times it's us. It's our people.
Crabs on the bucket.
You
We
know what I'm
scared. We
saying?
scared to put somebody
Who feel
on.
like, but that's crazy because you look out here and you see all these other cultures, nationalities who are able to come together in whatever shape, fashion, form. Everybody do it a little different. You know, the Mexicans, they live together. The Chinks, they build businesses together. You know what I'm saying? The white people, they pass down the knowledge to their kids. They get their credit straight ahead of time. You know what I'm saying? Like everybody have their have their method. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Everybody have their method of doing shit. You know what we do?
Pass down shoes.
Hate. No, we just hate, bruh. I mean, don't get me. We do. We pass down clothes. We pass down shoes, but we don't even want to do that because we do it, but then we talk shit like, oh yeah, that nigga got my shoes on. You know what I'm saying? Like,
no. We've really definitely been taught to hate against each other. Like, I think that's one of the biggest things that we've been taught to compete against each other in the wrong way. It's okay for competition. Like even with the Black Runway experience, I constantly think like Nuga's a part of it, but at the same time, I'm thinking like my show got to be harder than everybody's show in here. But I'm gonna make sure that everybody know about every show. Like I said, I brought up the lingerie people because they were like, "Oh, so we got a lingerie line in here."
Yeah.
And a lot of people didn't get to see that last time. So the one thing we saw out this time was we got to find a lingerie line again because that was like one of the biggest things.
Get their ass.
But I got now we gotta put them in the end. We gotta put them in the end so y'all stay. We put them in the end. So y'all but the pop, I'm gonna let y'all know though. Popping off with Nugget, we gonna definitely. I got some bathing suits coming for the ladies, And we got a girl who's doing crochet.
Yeah,
yeah, we got a girl who's doing crochet. She's hand making bathing suits and hand making things. So, so on that note, we're gonna have it's gonna be some chic outs.
A whole new experience. You know what I'm saying? A whole new vivid experience.
Hey, yo,
you know what I'm saying?
Hashtag the experience continues. You know what I'm
For
talking
real, absolutely, man. I mean, I love it. I love everything that you got going on. So, hey, tell everybody the date again.
June 12th.
June 12th.
What time?
3 to 7.
3 o'clock. Don't be late. If you late, you might not get it. I think
you should be there early because what he said is that the line was gonna be long. I don't like standing in lines. I don't be there.
We had a line, no lie, last time starting at 2:30. Like, and it was crazy. Like, we had to literally tell people, like, because I let it's just this lady come in. Like, come on, it's 2:30. We done with rehearsal.
Like, who is this lady?
And I was like, she's like, can I get a drink? I was like, whoa.
Right.
Wait a minute.
Yo, now you're doing too much.
Shout out to the cash bar. We do got a cash bar. We tell people to please bring cash. A lot of our vendors do have
Cash App
and all that. Bring cash, man.
And things like that. Make it easy for them.
Make it easy for them. Have that cash on you. Cash is still king.
Tip our bartenders.
Tip the bartenders. We got a full bar where we're gonna have plenty of drinks. We got, like I said, the food truck out there, and we're gonna feed y'all. Y'all gotta get there early because the food truck, it's like a restaurant. It closes at 6 o'clock.
Yeah, y'all know how that shit
closes at 6. It ain't gonna be there at 7 o'clock.
For real.
So if you don't get there
when
on
they say
time,
6, they mean 6.
Right.
That last order at 5:59, my nigga. If you missed it, it's done. Right, for real.
We tell people, like, and especially with our people, man, we got to get better with time. The show is from 3 to 7, so it's what we're trying to do is help people get money in the quickest time frame as possible. Like, a lot of people told us they didn't make this much money at any other pop-up shop. And I know I done sat at a pop-up shop for 12 hours and made not even half of what I did at the Black Runway.
He said he made $4. Okay,
because I spent money. Because I try to spend money with vendors when I go up.
Yeah, exactly. That's real, and it's like an exchange. It's like it. You hope at the end of the night it offset, but then you want to go out and you want to support everybody, and it's like, man, it's only one me, but it's like 10 of y'all. Okay, well, I gotta show love or whatever like that. But just hope that the love comes back, because that's the whole thing, man. When you go out to these type of things, the money is supposed to be in flow. It's a flow of exchange and support with one another so that we all can build and grow and flourish or whatnot. I mean, I'm not telling y'all don't come if you don't have no money, but there's no point in going to a pop-up shop if you don't have any money to try to support people.
Well, I will say this. You're going to be outside if you ain't got no money.
Yeah, all right. You want to make sure that you come, you network, you shake some hands, you exchange business cards, and you support these vendors that's in there, because, man, again, y'all support everybody else. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is a true session. We keep it real raw and funky up in this motherfucker. Y'all niggas support everybody else. Like, for real. Like they said, the Louis Vuittons, the Gucci, the Pradas, the Jordans. I got Jordans on my feet right now. We support everybody else. But the one thing is I support other people too, man. Shout out to 1111 Spiritual, man. I went to the park this weekend. I seen a motherfucker at the park, bro. They had their table out. They had all their shit out on the table. No, it was a girl. And it was at Main Street Park. It was right in Stone Mountain. And bro, that right there just sparked in my head, like, bro, you can get out here. You can really do this shit for free. Okay? You know what I'm saying? This motherfucker was sitting at the park. She brought her own table, her own chairs, had her own setup or whatever like that. And I'm like, shit, man, what you got going on over here, fam? And then I seen this shit. And I'm like, oh, man, speak life into others. That's me right there. I need that. I got to have it.
Ooh, that's hard.
You know what I'm saying?
You got her information? We need that.
Yeah, 1111 Spiritual, fam. Yeah. So look, hey, my bad, y'all. Y'all check that out. 1111 Spiritual. It's a speak life unto others. So like all her hats and all her clothes got like a different message on it. It got like the 1111 444 333 whatever the fuck, you know what I'm saying, with his own special message. Man, y'all fuck with her, man. She out here in the city. I seen her, like I said, at Main Street Park. I don't know where you gonna see her at. Make sure y'all search for her, because I added her on Instagram, but her Instagram page is not her business. I tried to find a business and I couldn't. So fam, if you out there and you watching, I know you follow me, you say you was gonna check out the show, man, hit me up, hit my inbox. I still want the short outfit, the shorts and the jersey, fam. I need that. 444, okay? All right, but yeah. So I make sure that I do my best to support everybody, man. When you get out here, and I just know how much it takes. That's why I started the radio station. I did music. I know what it takes. I know how much it costs. You know what I'm saying? Like, and when you know the cost of shit, and you know how hard it is for everybody, bruh. It's hard being an artist. It's not easy. It's hard being an entrepreneur. That shit is hard, bro. I just dropped $500 on merch a couple of days ago. I still got to get vinyl and all that other shit to press all my shit up. $500. Okay,
you ain't got the product
you know
started.
what I'm saying? And I ain't right, exactly. And don't even have the product started yet, not to mention the time that I gotta put in order to press all that shit up. You feel me? You know, so man, make sure that y'all get out here and y'all support these individuals who are taking their own press, because it's different with these big companies. They got manufacturers, they got people that work for them. Man, these entrepreneurs, these small business owners, bruh, they hand making your shit.
And don't come in there asking about for no discount, man. Y'all don't go in the Gucci ask for no discount. Y'all ain't going there with no coupons. Y'all don't do
none of that shit.
Man, when somebody say this their price and you think it's something, like, that's the value. And people, like I said, this girl is hand crocheting her stuff. Like, the time it took out for me to even get this design and get this done, like, people don't understand the hours of time that it's taking to it. Like, people and energy and money that people have spent. So for them to even be able to do it, please don't ask. Like, let's stop asking each other for discounts and.
But that's real. Not just at a pop shop. Period.
Like everything. Like every aspect.
Yeah.
The nigga sell fruit. Don't ask him.
You know what I'm saying? Now it's a difference if a nigga throw you a discount. That's different. You know what I'm saying? But don't go out asking for that shit, man. That's disrespectful, bro. It shows a lack of respect. It shows a lack of integrity on your behalf, bro. Because who the fuck does that? You know what I'm saying?
Make sure y'all get y'all discount code at Nugget Store on Blast.
There you go.
On Blast discount code 5% off.
There you go.
You know,
grab that.
You know what I'm saying? Right there, just like that.
There, just like that. You see what I'm saying? Like, it's different when a nigga throw you some shit versus whether you getting out here and having your hand out, man. Get out here and get it how you live, bro. Because because I promise you, it's gonna be a win you. Because in this day and age, everyone is moving towards entrepreneurship and working for self in some shape, fashion, or form. Even if you just sidelining with it. So when you start doing what you're doing, you're gonna want people to support you too. So think about that, man, and go ahead, man, and extend a little love, bro. That's what it is. Because all it is a little love, bro. Guess what? The more you put out, the more you get back. Don't trip off that little bit of money. That little bit of money gonna come right back to you. I promise you it will. Because you set out to do a good deed. You know what I'm saying? And people don't understand that either, man. Y'all gotta understand how the universe works. And how shit move to your benefit and how it moved to your demise, because that's how you get fucked up out here. You heard?
I want to say, can I say something?
Absolutely, whatever you like.
In regards to everyone moving to entrepreneurship, please know your path. Entrepreneurship is not for everybody, and I think that with social media, it's so much pressure to feel like, oh, ain't shit if I don't have my own business and woo. If you're gonna do something, don't make a rush decision. Like, make sure it's something that you either really care about, or even if it's not like a passion, but you see where you're gonna get the dividends for it. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna be rewarded, and your skill set matches what it is you're trying to accomplish. Don't let social media, don't let nobody make you feel like you're not doing enough because maybe starting your own business is not your thing. Because us all as entrepreneurs and things and empires that we're building, we need somebody to help us do that. Everybody is not going to be the boss. And that's just life. That's just facts. All the things that we're on our back, somebody is somewhere right now working to make sure when we go and purchase it next month, it's in the store. So stop making people feel like if they don't start their own business, somehow they're not good enough. We gotta change that. Yes, being an entrepreneur is great. Yes, pursue your dreams. Yes, separate yourself just from the white man and corporation in whatever form or fortune, whatever you choose. But don't feel like your self-esteem is not where it should be.
She said
media is telling you, oh my God,
this shit ain't great,
or you ain't shit.
This shit ain't great. I mean, don't get me wrong. You get to the great. You get to the great, like but this shit ain't great. Don't let people think that because this shit is hard work. Yeah, I mean that's real.
That's what I mean when I say
yeah. That's real.
Cloud of, oh my God, I run my own, but you get your ass kicked. You understand me?
Daily.
And let me tell you something. Daily. What people don't understand is people be so hell bent on this thought of being a boss and being their own boss and all this other shit. Let me tell you, every boss that I've ever met is and will forever be a worker. Okay? You can't become a boss without being a worker. You know what I'm saying? Even entrepreneurs, guess what? I work. You know what I'm saying? I work. So look, not only do I work, as in I have it's not a 9 to 5. I hate calling it 9 to 5 because I don't work to 5. It's a 9 to 2. Okay, so I have a 9 to 2. You know what I'm saying? But then even after that, I work for myself, even though it's my business, even though I am the boss. I still have to work for myself. So don't think you just gonna step into this shit and it's just gonna be all fucking sunshine and fat pockets, because that's the facade that niggas don't get. Anytime you starting out with anything, you gonna have more output than input.
You're gonna be
you know what I'm saying? Like
mentally,
definitely,
spiritually,
man,
emotionally, financially, you will be challenged. So you have to be prepared.
Preach.
It's not a game.
It's
be
not.
Prepared. And
It's
have
not.
people around you who support you. Some people don't have that support, but if you can control that, keep people around you who support you, believe in what you're doing, and maybe definitely most importantly, have something they're pursuing as well.
100.
Because those are the type of people that can help you reach across and level up. When we reach across and we level up. When we reach across and we level up. That's what we on. So if that's not what you on, don't come to the Black Runway Experience. That's what we're about.
It's all about building. Right, that's real. It's all about coming together, building, and being greater. I mean, I feel that that's my life's mission. You know what I'm saying? Building empires and impacting lives. Big Show said it first. That's my line. I might need to go trademark that shit. Okay. Hey, look, man, we're gonna jump into a little bit more music, man. We're gonna come right back, man. We're gonna be right back. We're gonna talk a little bit more about the Black Runway Experience, man. We're gonna get a little information from my fam. It's going down all right here on Blast Radio Atlanta. It's your girl Big Show, the motherfucking truth section, okay?
I think you got pretty much what we're gonna need. Man. We got exactly what we needed.
Yeah. One time for my new home, my new way, it ain't too strong. For the last year, my notebook been stumping niggas with some boots on. For digital, I need 2 phones. One blood I can see for. White birds on the keyboard. Now 7 need to sleep on. Life took me on a detour. I had to understand like a bus ride. A skinny kid, but I plus mine. I might even move it like I'm plus size. I got a big gun, I don't trust now. Same squad, I don't trust that. Best friend, take day one, on day one, music's my demonstration. Cruising down Jenny Station. Bruises on beats and faces. Or rappers, I'm catching cases. Imagine me being great, but never made it to greatness. Cause I was too busy waiting. The truth is I'm used to hatred. These little niggas be playing. Trapped on the plantation. Since 17, I've been strapped. Guess I'm in no station. This whole game in cheat mode and the big players won't say shit. Just take money, okay shit. They downgrade, go fake shit. I'm lost inside the system. I don't know if I'm okay with it. A victim of some okay, get your paper.
So what would it take for you to do that? We don't have Wi-Fi to do
some major shit to drop and knock it tackle off your plate and know your face with it.
I come with everything I do.
I will tell you that. I don't have no problem with any motherfucker out there. You might be saying,
how many people you need? How many packages?
Too, right? You know what I'm saying? So don't get it twisted.
I don't know.
I would say at least 3. I know me and you will definitely be there, but we may have one other person from the team be there. Me and Jason will go to everything together. But I like to have people, so we'll do that.
I feel the cookie in the turbo branches working out like a fucking gym. Niggas like it's dead like the phantom. Them they be looking at us like a hand of them. Like a body niggas hang on the rim. Really about the size of the M&M. I'm out rolling, all you need is Tim's. They reach for me, but they losing them. Yeah, it's trying to see what's popping. I ain't so the top of what easy happen. And if I sell this person, until we back to cruising down crazy. And I don't really want to hurt it for it, but I'm surgical. I'm the technical. I'm a short deal.
I would have said that area, it'd be better if everybody can come to me.
I'm here to tell you,
I got everything. You got all table.
I bring my own table, my own chair, my own lights, my own cameras, everything that I need.
So 215 to 30.
Yeah. So, but the space that you're in is a shared space. So we'll try to put you in a position because there's many models and they're changing their clothes and stuff like that. So we'll try to angle you so that. Yeah, so well, I don't want for people to be able to see the. I'm worried about everyone else more so than me. You know what I'm saying? So I would say if it's an upstairs situation, then you're gonna want to have it. So that they can be in the bag, and we're not. Whoever's up there not trying to be looking at what they got. Yeah, I can put my banner up, and they don't have to just walk on the side. You know, they can walk in like the banner can cover up a lot of whatever they got going on. I mean, or whatever like that. Yeah, because they're walking past on me. My camera gonna be centered in the middle, but I got a banner, so we gonna be hitting the middle.
Actually, trying to get there too. We can just put it at a spot. We're gonna say 2 minutes to 30 minutes, and that's when we're gonna be ready. We're gonna be running crazy at that point.
Hey, look, I ain't gonna need much. I know how to coach my thing. I'm coaching them over this. You ain't gotta worry about it. Other than making sure that all the videos know that we got free interviews up there. But I also have a plan and grab people and have the availability. So like when I go up there,
Probably have the vendors after this thing, and make it the best thing. And then like all the vendors probably have them go probably first. Probably have the small vendors go there first. Or the fashion shows, and after the fashion show, or take their picture after they get that thing, they go up there and talk about it. Oh, yeah, because that's gonna be the fun of the show.
But I will get them free. Or whatever like that, and let's get it out to everybody. Push everything with our useful. So I'll have the visual, I'll have the audio, whatever like that.
And I already have everybody Instagram for you, so that means you ain't gotta worry about that part.
Yo, man, shout out to my motherfucking fam, man. Sister Low, man. He's so cold with the shit, man. Y'all make sure y'all following him, Sister Low Pro and Sister Low Music on Instagram. Show that man some love, because he out here doing some big things, man. He another person who get out here. He not only handling his business, but he reached back and, you know, he kicked that knowledge to people like us who, you know, inquiring minds want to know how you doing so big, bro. You know what I'm saying? And he don't have no problem sharing the knowledge, which in return shares the wealth. And that's what it's all about, man. Y'all make sure y'all check out my apparel. You know what I'm saying? It's the Fly Apparel Co. Y'all see them shirts that say pass the baton. You know what I'm saying? You need to pass the baton because knowledge is power, fam. And that's what it's all about. We got to get out here, man, and we got to help one another. The only way we're going to really be able to help one another is if we passing this knowledge down and passing it on so that other people can take that, make it bigger, make it different, add their spice to it, and then come out here and be a creative too. Because that's what life is all about, man. We got to get out here and we got to be the change that you want to see. And it's like, you know, we hear so many people talking about how this is this way or this is that way or whatever like that. But it's so easy. It's easy to invoke change. You know what I'm saying? I never knew how much I impacted people, until a motherfucker told me. Okay?
Like I always say, be a fixer, not a complainer.
And that's what I'm saying.
Be a part of the solution.
Hey, that's real.
Or don't complain if you can't come up with a solution.
That's real. And that's
like, I hate complaining and you ain't even trying to give me a solution. Like, You should have just kept it to
You should just
yourself.
kept it to yourself, nigga. We already got the negativity over here. It's already here. You know what I'm
We
saying?
know it's a problem.
Right. Exactly. How we gonna fix it? Exactly. And anytime you come across a person, see, I meet a lot of people who want to do business with everybody else, and all they want to think about is how what you doing is gonna benefit me. But you need to get out here and figure out how what you doing gonna benefit other people, and then they gonna be trying to figure out how what they doing is gonna benefit you. That's what I'm saying. Now that's how you do business. That's how you network. That's how you build. That's how you build relationships.
Yeah, that's
You
super
feel
hard.
me? You know what I'm saying? That's how you build a relationship. My cousin always told me, man, you go sit down with people, you need to figure out what it is that you do that's gonna help them. That's gonna benefit them. Because guess what? That's what's gonna make them want to help you.
Yeah, that's the question I ask. Like most people, I mean, like I think me and even shout out to Shot by Allen. He will be shooting. Shout out to Hype, Jay Hype. They will be a part of the Black Runway Experience. You can follow him at Shot by Allen. But I remember me and him having a conversation on even like, yeah, bro, I'm hiring you to do certain things, but what can I do to benefit you? Like what I know what you can do for me in my life.
Right.
What can I do for you and yours?
Right.
And we even started a whole little thing where I help him with his shirts. Like, so if anybody needs t-shirts or anything like that, like we make these. These are literally what we doing. Like we do this on our own. Like, and when you say the vinyl and heat press, I know exactly what you're going through.
Yeah,
And that's a whole
that shit ain't
other
no hoe. That's some whole different shit.
Press
But you know,
peeling
bro, I see you with your stitching and shit like that, bro. That's a one hell of an upgrade.
Oh, yeah,
Because like
yeah.
you said, man, the vinyl, the weeding, the
Peel press and heat.
bro.
Peel press and press.
Oh,
Peel press and heat. If you don't know, you don't know. But I'm telling you,
If you
boy,
do, then bro,
people
you
don't understand. Vinyl ain't as easy as like it ain't just I'm just putting this on a t-shirt. There's a process behind it. So like
Yes.
you doing your own thing. Shout out to you for even doing that and just
100.
having that whole process done. But like knowing your team, like me and her coming together, like she's very like organized, and that's like I heard this on a quote, like hire people to do the things that you know you're not good at. And I know organization isn't my thing, and just following up and doing emails, I hate shit like that.
Yeah.
It's cringing to me.
Yeah.
So like, even when it came like come up with questions, Angel, she already called me like, oh, you wanted me to do that. That's what you meant by that. Oh yeah.
Anything like of the sort.
Administrative. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I feel that.
But Angel, you need me to go talk to somebody. You know I'm gonna go talk to whoever, and I'm gonna go get it done today. Like, let's go.
When I backs up against someone, I'm like, Don, I don't care. We gotta figure out how to get this done. I know he can get it done for me.
100.
And vice versa.
You gotta have them type of people, man. That's why I fuck with Jason. You know what I'm saying? That's my guy right there. You know what I'm saying?
That's hard,
Like,
that's hard.
hey, look, man, you got.
They taught us
look.
wrong. They told us that you got to do it by yourself. They tried
Right,
to
they
tell us-
did. They did.
They
But
tried to
no,
say-
a team is necessary. But you know what's crazy? The one thing that's really, really important about building a team, and me and Jason, man, we talked about this weekend. When you building a team, you got to know what everyone's skill set is and what they do best, like what they would be best at doing. Because a lot of times when we build teams, the first issue is nobody's playing their role. They want to play everyone else's role. You know what I'm saying? Or they want to be concerned more so about someone else's role versus the role that they're supposed to be playing. And so when you tap into people's the thing that they're good at, you know what I'm saying? Then it makes it a whole lot easier for you, because then you don't gotta chase a person down to be like, hey, you're supposed to be doing this, this, and this, and this, and this. Because that thing that you know that they are good at, they're gonna want to do that because that's where they're good at. That's, you know what I'm saying? You gotta put them in the right position. And you will know when your person isn't in the right position when those things are kind of like falling to the wayside or whatever like that. I had one of my homies, I set her up as my secretary, right? I thought she would be a good secretary. I thought she would. But no, guess what? The truth of the matter is she knows a lot of girls. She loves to party. She need to be putting us together a street team of women. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
like yeah, exactly.
And don't get too emotionally caught up in like, cause I did that same thing where I felt like, oh, this person would be like the perfect designer for me. I'm gonna let them design the clothes, or I'll let this person right here be perfect this. And it didn't really work out like that. And when you sit back and you just, but it is.
You gotta
trial and
watch
error.
them. You
It's
see
trial-
them.
it's
That's
trial
what
and
it
error
is.
too, though.
Yeah, you gotta see people in action. When you see them move, you know, a lot of times I get people who tell me, "Oh man, I want to be a part of the radio station or whatever like that." You know what I'm saying? And in most cases, if you want to be a part, and I know that you're gonna put in some work or whatever like that, we'll give it a trial run. Come see how you like it or whatever like that. But what you do is how I'm gonna see whether you really want to be a part or not. That separate the weak from the fake.
Yeah,
When you start putting in the work, you know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
you put in work. And a lot of people don't see the work, the leg work that they take to even do this. For you to do this and you consistently doing it, like not saying by yourself, but on the show by yourself, that takes a lot. You know what I'm saying? To be talking out here. Yeah,
That's why I love Jason, because it's me and Jason. Honestly, me and Jason run a radio station.
And it's super
you know what
hard,
I'm saying?
bro.
Like it is. It takes a lot. You know, we go into the back and forth about just how much it takes booking guests and sending the same thing you say, sending the emails, getting the music, getting it into the server, working on the website, working on the clothes. The only reason why I got into clothes is because everybody kept asking me when I bought a hat. I start wearing merch because it's my business and I want to represent my brand. And then people are like, wait, well, I want a hat and I wanted this and I wanted that and all this other stuff. And then so I had to break into it because I'm like, you got to give the people what they want. You know what I'm saying?
And people want to buy into when they see something moving. When they see that you're going with it and when you're passionate about something, anything that you're passionate about, somebody else is going to care about it. Like,
that's
and like, and if I like anytime I post something new on Nugget, I get somebody to purchase it.
You know what? I'm glad that you said that because to me, that ties in with our conversation for the night. Look, when you passionate about some shit and you out here really doing your shit, how can you not be proud of yourself? You know what I'm saying? Like that shit, like when you passionate about some shit, that's some shit that you feel on. It's like a fire that's burning on the inside. You know what I'm saying? And then you get out here and then you do whatever the fuck it is that you thought up, that you dreamed up, or whatever like that. And then you just like, oh, okay. No, my nigga, like you really, a lot of times, bro, we don't give ourselves our just due. Fuck sometimes.
You know that I had a crazy, like I don't know if it's an epiphany, but I had a situation where I literally broke down like 2 weeks ago, and I was like, bro, what are you really doing? Like, it really didn't. It came to a point where I was like, bro, you're not really doing all that you say you're doing. You're not really moving the way you do it. And then somebody just happened to call me and be like, they called me, and I just know it was like from the heavens.
Bro, because you was thinking this shit like, no, you are doing exactly what you said.
Stop playing with yourself.
Same thing with me, bro.
But when I believe in me, it's gonna be scarier for the people out there. Because once I believe,
I go hard on the building empires and impacting lives. I had an interview a little over a year ago where I was asked, pretty much, do you think you're successful? And I said no. And she said, so when will you think that you're successful? I said, when I'm able to put other people in better opportunities, then I'll feel like I'm successful. You know what she said to me?
You're able to do that.
You put me on your radio station.
And you put people in a position.
You know what I'm saying? Like, bruh, that shit opened my eyes. Just I was like, well, damn.
This our first interview.
Yeah,
You put us in a position.
bruh. And you know what's crazy is it took her saying that for me to realize that's what I do every day. I get people who comment on my posts all the time. When I post something that's just not as positive or as motivational as I normally am, or as inspiring as I normally am, people, they jump in my inbox and they be like, girl, like, what's wrong with you, man? Like, I'm so used to you being whatever, however, or whatever. Yeah. And that's how you know that these people, they be waiting on that. Yeah. They be waiting on that positivity. You know what I'm saying? And so, bruh, you gotta give yourself your just due, because it's a whole lot it's a whole lot out here that you're doing. You don't even know that you're doing it. A lot of times we don't even know that we're touching the people that we touch. A lot of times we don't even know that we're making the impact that we're making. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And so it's important. It's important that you take the time to really sit and think about what it is that you provide to the world and to the universe. Everybody has their things. I mean, I'm saying.
Finding your purpose.
I'm saying.
I mean, consistency is another thing that I think, like, especially in our culture, I'm not gonna say it's unappreciated, but if like you consistently doing this, like even when I asked you about the interview, we tried to come last week, we couldn't make it, or we could try to come Tuesday, we couldn't make it, but you're still here the next week, and we were still available to do it. You know what I'm saying? Consistency is everything. Yeah. Like shout out Allen. He one of the reasons why like I had to keep going with Nugget, because he was like, bro, you've been doing it, and I was like, about to take a pull back. I was like, bro, it's just not the clothes and people ain't buying it, the selling, the website ain't doing it, blah 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 blah. He was like, nah, bro, just stay consistent. Stay consistent with it. You've been consistent already. You already did.
Because the one moment you decide that you can't do it no more, that's when motherfuckers gonna start flooding, and it's gonna be like, oh, and it's gonna be like, well, damn, and then now you're not in the position to even be able to do how you could have did because you stopped. No, man, listen to me, bro. You got a purpose. You got a purpose. Everything that you're doing, bro. I love when I see this shit. I'm like, man, that shit fly, bro. I'm like, okay. And then when I see you posting and like all your different designs and everything like that, bro. Guess what, man? You got something. The right people, they gonna catch on at the right time. And guess what? If people don't see, that don't mean stop, man. It just mean, guess what? You ain't let the right eyes fall upon it yet. That's all that is.
And they can see it on June 12th.
100, y'all can. June 12th, 3 to 7. Oh wait, I didn't even ask you. So the location, where are we coming to?
It's
on June 12th.
On Tara Boulevard. I'm sorry.
Space
I'm from the south side. I'm really from the south side, so it's we call it Tara Boulevard. If you're from over there, you know. We in Clayton County. We got good rapport over there. So it's 757 Veterans Parkway.
737.
Oh, that's what it said on the flyer.
737.
737 Veterans Parkway. If you know where it's at on Tara Boulevard, you know where the Golden Corral at. If you go past the Golden Corral, you pass it.
Okay.
Just know you go there.
Space Condo Live.
Space Condo.
Yeah, all you gotta do is type in Space Condo Live and it'll pop up. It's in Jonesboro. Don't worry about Clayton County, y'all. They good. We good. We got some situations over there. We good over there.
And don't come on no hot shit. We have security.
No, hey, listen, man. I want y'all to come out. I want y'all to have some fun. I want y'all to network. You know what I'm saying? I want to make sure that y'all stop by On Blast Radio, Atlanta's booth. You know what I'm saying? And say what up. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah, because it's official. Right. I don't know if they didn't hear it went on air, but it's official.
It's official. It's official. On Blast Radio. We'll be doing the media for this wonderful event. Man, we're gonna bring everybody together, do some networking, support some businesses. You know, we're gonna do it big.
That's what it's all about.
That's what it's all about.
Shout out to all the vendors again. Shout out to Angel. Because like I said, we wasn't even gonna do a second one. Like I said, the first time was literally just on us just trying to do something with a couple of our friends and make an impact on just the Black culture.
We wanted to see if we can pull it off. That's what it was about. We were like, okay, you got a vision, I got a vision. Let's put them together and see if we can do it. And that's how we were able to do it in such a short period of time.
This second time though?
It was rough. Woo. Like that's how when it's like, you know, if you really want something, you gotta work for it. When you believe in it, no matter what obstacles come your way, how far your back is pushed up against the wall, you're gonna make it happen. So everything that we wanted, everything that we mapped out months ago, we got it. And when I tell you we fought so much adversity getting, we're like, wait a minute. The first show was too easy.
We didn't do nothing. Like the first show was so it was so like simple.
Easy.
Like,
but this time around, we had to work for it.
But you know what? It's different because the first time y'all was just kind of throwing the dice and just, you know what I'm saying? But see, now that you've gone through it, you learn, you had so many experiences from it and you learn so many lessons from it that you're like, well, look, man, we got to touch on this.
Like hiring the right cameraman.
Make sure, yeah, absolutely. That's important.
Hiring the right camera.
That's important, bro. Because you want to make sure you want to get that footage when it's still relevant. Okay, you know what I'm saying?
Shout out to getting the footage.
Oh well, damn. Shout out to getting the footage, let alone when it's still relevant. Okay, you know what I'm saying? What they send it to you today, nigga? That was a year ago.
I'll be happy.
No,
if we got photos from the last show today, I promise y'all will be ecstatic.
It'll be ecstatic. Hey, look, cameraman, man, shoot that shit on over, fam.
They don't have any photos.
That's crazy. That's crazy.
I ain't even gonna put them on. You know what? It's on blast.
It's on blast radio. Don't say you ain't gonna put them on blast, bro.
Whoever just don't hire this dude named Chris from whatever city in Memphis. Yeah, he did some crazy stuff. He didn't even honor the contract. He had a contract and then he honored the contract.
Yeah, that's sad.
Shout out to knowing a contract. Make sure we sign these contracts that the people stay inside the state or they have some type of residential situation in the state because you can't file against them because they're not a resident of the state.
Hey,
so that contract doesn't have value.
And let me tell y'all something about a contract. A contract is only as good as the money you got to enforce that motherfucker. Okay. Exactly. So guess what? You out here signing contracts with people and shit like that, but you can't take them to court because you can't afford a fucking court case. And guess what? Nigga, don't be signing contracts with motherfuckers. It don't even fucking matter. It's a waste. Oh shit, son. We lost it. It's a waste of time. You got my mic right here. It's a waste of time. Okay. So look. Don't even do it. Don't even do it.
But I do want to say this, even though the guy that we originally hired then hired a team to show up on his behalf, the person who showed up on his behalf, Bam, he did his thing. Like, he really did. And if it wasn't for him, I wouldn't have none of the footage that I have. I wouldn't have the quality that I have, and nothing across the board. So I don't want to discredit him in no way. It was just everything else prior to that.
Everybody, please take a picture in front of the banner.
Yeah.
Yes, get your pictures in front of the banner and tag us. Tag us at the Black Runway Experience.
Definitely.
Well, we got shot by Ellen this time, so we ain't gonna have to worry about that.
They didn't worry, man. They said they're gonna have a cameraman right by the goddamn backdrop.
We might be selling y'all pictures.
Ready.
And I want to say one thing before we go, and it's very important. A lot of times, and I think a lot of y'all can vouch for this, Black businesses, we fail not because the product is not good, it's because we're not good enough. We're letting people put in orders, and the orders are sitting there. We're not getting them out on time. We're not doing proper follow-up. We're not giving proper customer service. So we're all going to be Black business owners, and we're on this wave of entrepreneurship and working together and spreading wealth. If we want to talk about being consistent in marketing, being consistent in posting, be consistent in your customer service, please.
Absolutely.
That's where the chain of command break when we say, oh my God, that's why I don't like to do business with Black people. It's not that we don't do business with one another. We do spend money with one another. The problem be the continued business, because oftentimes we get something from somebody and it was an issue trying to get it, or it was an issue after getting it, or whatever the case may be. So if you're going to have a brand, represent your brand to the fullest. If you as a business owner decide to be a part of another organization, represent your brand to the fullest. Be transparent. Stay and connect. Like,
what is going on with these people tonight? How dare you all? You guys
They're trying to call in. They want to
know I'm on the radio. Goddamn. Hey, my road checked in.
So yes, I just want to say that, let's continue to work together, build together, spend together, pray together. You know what I'm saying?
At the Black Runway
Experience. Your customer service A1. It's important.
Yes,
Seriously.
Hey, look, man. All I know is I want to see everybody in that motherfucker. I got a couple people in this motherfucker right now. Y'all go grab y'all tickets on Eventbrite, man. I already know how people do, man. At the door is gonna be a little higher. Get your goddamn ticket. Go ahead, do it. Do it right now. Look, get your ticket right now. Look, you got the time right now to go and grab you a ticket, man. Go grab your ticket. You don't want to miss this experience. I can tell you firsthand. Let me tell you, I can tell you firsthand that this event is going to be an amazing event. I attended the last event. It was phenomenal. It was more than I had expected or anticipated going in. And I look forward a friend.
Okay.
Shout out to who was I want to say it was Mello. I think it was Mello.
They were Beneficial, yeah. So shout out to Mello and Kiki, Southside guy, Beneficial Apparel. Shout out to them because that was why I was down there. I was down there supporting my people or whatever the hell. And then I just came across all these other wonderful things or whatnot. And it's crazy because when I left there, I told somebody about you. And then my sister called me and
introduced me to him.
Like,
I
man, I need to introduce you to my sister who do a podcast. And then she's like, oh yeah, you need to see this dude. He got his clothing line, No Ugly Girls Allowed. And she was like, I know him.
Right, No Ugly Girls Allowed. I know him. I just met him, bro.
At the fashion show at the Black Runway Experience, I was like, yeah, that was me.
Right.
Shout out to the Black Runway Experience.
Right.
Hey, one of the dope stories I got from it, I seen a girl the other day and I was just trying to tell her about the thing. And she was like, oh yeah, I heard about that. And I was like, what? You heard about it?
Bro, let me tell you, ain't that some of the craziest shit? That be some of the craziest shit, bro. I had my nephew hit me up one day. He said, "Sid, he's like, look, I was talking to this girl. She told me that her daughter do music or whatever like that, and she trying to get her out there a little bit more. She told me that her brother had just did this interview or whatever like that. She pulled this shit up, nigga. It was you."
I mean, you working.
Right. I said, yeah, man. We get out here. We do whatever. Whenever. Look, bro. My favorite line is, "I do what I can do when I can do it." Okay. So look, man. If y'all got a networking event going on, you got something going on, man. You want On Blast Radio, On Blast Media in the motherfucking building. Then man, reach out to us. See what our ability
Because they
looking
will
like.
be at
You
the
know,
Black Runway
we
Experience
definitely
June
will
12th.
be, man, and we're gonna turn the fuck up, man. And that's just on some fam shit, bro. And let me tell y'all, people that I fuck with, bro, you ain't never gotta worry. If I fuck with you, man, I'm coming through. We're gonna turn all the way up, man, and we're gonna do everything that we can to make shit pop, to make sure that Black businesses are flourishing, to make sure that the money is flowing, to make sure that everybody is getting their just due, bro. That's why I did this. This right here is for the acknowledgement of us and what the fuck we got going on.
Shout out to Home
That's why I did this. This is for y'all. This is for my artists. This is for my entrepreneurs. This is for my people who are really out here and really trying to make a name for themselves. And people who are just doing positive things in the community. You feel me? If you're out here and you're doing something positive, I mean, you might not think that starting your clothing line, starting a fucking shea butter line is something positive, but it is, because it's so many other things that you could be doing. It's so many things that our people could be doing other than some positive shit, other than something that's gonna uplift them in whichever way possible or whatnot. So look, man, when you see somebody out here that's doing their motherfucking thing, man, show some love. Take some time to be like, hey, bro, something as simple as
June 12th.
I see. Yeah, and look, I mean, but that's real, right? That's real, man. Something that's as simple as a ticket and showing up.
And it's like
I had people
tickets are $8 right now. Tickets are $8, and like straight up, like we had people last time buy tickets didn't even show up. We had people from out of state just to support us.
Guess what? I got a media pass. I'm about to buy a ticket, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna make sure I buy a ticket because, like, again, it's all about the support, man. We have to get out here and we have to support one another. So look,
even to the vendor's fee, like I paid my vendor's fee, like Nugget wasn't. Like Black Runway Experience is ours, but I still pay my vendor.
Right. Well, I was gonna collect your money regardless.
Yeah, she
first. He said we don't play. I like how she get down.
I get collected first.
I like how she get down because guess what? At the end of the day, that is how you put money back in to what you got going on. Guess what? It's not the first, and it won't be the last. And with that being said, knowing that more is going to happen in the future, bro, we got to start getting them funds and getting everything together now. Right now, bro. Everybody got to pay, you know, and that's why it's no discounts, bro. Stop asking your people for discounts. Stop asking for the fucking hookup. You know what I'm saying?
You don't ask Gucci,
because I mean, I'm saying, bro, you know how many people I get asked to come get a motherfucking interview? Like, it don't cost for me to pay the fucking light bill, or like I don't pay for all this equipment, or like I don't pay a monthly service fee, or like licensing and shit like that is free for music. You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, you know, so, bro, let me listen. I know, I feel your pain, and I know your pain. But what's crazy is always your homies who like, hey, let me get the hookup. Yeah, it's always, bro. Let me tell you, man. Step out here, show some love. When you show love, you get love. When you can't die with your money. You can't die with that shit. All right. So look, when you spend money, the exchange of money is what brings money to you. When you out and you trying to manifest money, if you holding on tight to it like you ain't got it, my nigga, guess what? You ain't gonna get it. That's all you gonna have. My nigga, get out here. You know what I'm saying? Spread some love, spread the wealth. Do positive things, bro. Put positive energy into the universe, and bro, all that shit is gonna come back to you. It's gonna come back to you tenfold, man. And I know that because I live it. I've manifested houses, cars, money. You know what I'm saying? This fucking radio station, bro. All that. You know what I'm saying? All that. It started from a thought that I knew could be reality, in the work to get it to happen. All right.
That's one of my biggest things I always tell her. Like, be careful what you think. Because, like, not even like people used to always say, like, be careful what you say, be careful what you think. Because what you thinking is what is bigger than what you say sometimes. Because if you believe in yourself that it's gonna not happen, it's not gonna work. But if you believe it's gonna work and everything gonna come to, affirmation is so real,
bro. That shit really fun.
Today, like even having him here, like we said, we wanted him here, and he here today. Like even
100
to even get this interview is just like,
even if we had to wait a week.
We still
for real. I mean, right? Exactly. That's what I'm saying.
Get it right away. It might take 2 years, 3 years, 5 years.
100.
But your work
will not be
Oh.
in vain. You gotta know that. You gotta
Hey, look.
trust that your work will not be in vain, no matter how long it takes. Keep grinding, keep shining, keep your
doing
head
it.
down.
And June
You know what
20th.
I'm saying?
For
And
real.
you're gonna get yours.
Hey, look, man, for everybody who listen and tune in to the station on a regular, y'all know my story. Y'all know I've been dreaming up doing a fucking radio station. I would say, I'm going to say for 6 years. It's been longer than that. It's definitely been longer than that. But 6 years ago, I started a label. I decided to start a label instead of starting a radio station. But I've been dreaming of having a radio station since I was a fucking kid. Like, since I was, you know what I'm saying? Radio station, media company, label. Since I was a kid. You know how many hoops and shit I jumped through? I started out with the magazine. Boop, that didn't work. Couldn't do it by myself. Then I did a label. Oop, didn't work. I believe in motherfuckers more than they believe in themselves. You know what I'm saying? Boop. We started the media company. Media company didn't really work because I gotta have the people. I need reporters. Anything that I had to depend on another person, that shit didn't work. You know what I'm saying? I said, fuck that, bro. I'm gonna do the radio station because that's one thing that I know, man. I can do it by myself. All I have to do is get the artist and get the music. If I can get to the artist and get the music, then I can do everything else myself, bro. We've been doing this shit for a year and a half, almost 2 years. You know what I'm saying?
Bet on you.
And look, and let me tell you something, bro. My 2nd year anniversary party.
So we
I
can
mean-
invite.
No, I was here
Yeah, you
I was here
already
for the
know.
first
You
year
there.
anniversary party. My car got stolen.
It's bro. Oh yeah, no. Let me. All right, so look, now definitely before we leave, I'm gonna tell y'all my last experience. Fucking with no ugly girl allowed, okay? Okay, so we in here, man. I got my co-host in here, man. So we in here, and of course we always having a good time. Because anytime my co-host is in here, man, we be in here, we be drinking, we be turned the fuck up, okay?
So you
So
got a
look,
kiss.
man. We do, man. We
She
had
got
a
a kiss.
Let me tell you. Oh, bro, I did. I got a lap dance. I got a kiss that night, bro. Like, she was crazy. Oh, she, bro. I mean,
That's why I
did
didn't
she
leave.
lick my face that night? Was
Yeah,
that
she
the night?
licked- yeah, she licked
Yeah.
your face.
Okay. So look, bro. It was one of those nights. All
Kiss
right.
and lick.
So look, and then we leave out of here, and so like I tell everybody, like y'all see on my Facebook. I be like, bro, the after show conversations be the ones, okay? So when we leave out of here, it's not over yet, okay? So we leave out of here, man. We go out in the parking lot. We just chop it up for a good 30 minutes to an hour. We talk about business. We talk about the show. We talk about all type of shit, whatever the fuck, bro. We go outside. This drunk motherfucker then hopped in my man car.
I warm up my truck because I just don't pull off. She hop in it.
Bro, she hopped in and now look, and this is the crazy part, because at first she was just sitting there. She was just sitting there like she was just chilling or whatever the fuck like that. Bro, I see her pulling the fuck off. Bro, I'm like, bro, where is she going, nigga? Where is she going? She
5 minutes
dipped
go by.
the fuck out, bro.
10
No,
minutes
no,
go
she
by.
left. I said, you know what, bro?
20 minutes go by.
I
Hey, bro,
think
she coming back.
I said, bro, I think she went down there to the spot that we was all supposed to be going to meet at or whatever like that, bro. We go down there. They got a whole motherfucking episode going on down there. She down in the door. She done told everybody the story about how she just stole somebody's car. She like, wait, he gonna come. He looking for me. And shit like, this shit was, bro, this shit was crazy.
I don't know if Shawty gonna watch this.
Crazy.
But it kind of got even crazier after that. And I don't even know if y'all know.
She left her keys.
She left her phone.
Her
in my- she
phone,
left
right?
her
It was
phone in
something.
my
She left
car.
something in the car.
So like to just go home and I got this girl phone in my car and I got to drop it off to her because they can't try to get it tonight. They ain't trying to get. I'm like, nah, I need to get this shit tonight because I ain't trying to explain this. I got to go drop this girl shit off at her house. I was like, your girl, and then your girlfriend ain't home. So now it's just looking like you a little bad, little light skinned girl. And you left your phone in my car.
Licking people's faces.
Licking people. Oh, this the girl who was licking
That
faces.
was her. That's who licked my face.
This is
Right.
Mark. Oh, that's the girl who was licking faces on the
All right,
show.
on the show, giving people lap dances. That's who left their phone in your car.
And how her phone
What
get-
was she doing in your
Why
car?
was she in your
You know
car?
what I'm saying?
I'm like, man.
Yo, man, shout out to the girlfriend.
She wanted to take a picture in the truck and left.
And bruh, nigga, left with it. She said, fuck that, bro. We gonna ride out with this thing, man. So look, man, shout out to Lacey Dow, man. Lacey Dow, she definitely give us a run for our money, man. She keep the show entertaining and everything like that, man. But look, man, hey, you already know what it is, man. Your girl Big Show on Blast Radio in Atlanta, man. I'm here with Nuga.
No ugly girls allowed. Only pretty girls in my section.
All right, right. And the Black Runway Experience. You feel me? And they got a big ass, stupid, dumb, crazy event going down. It's going down June 12th. You better have your motherfucking ass there when I tell you, man. 3 to 7. You might want to get there early.
On Blast in the building.
Yeah, right. On Blast Radio is handling the media. You know what I'm saying? Come get them interviews, man. Come check your girl out, of course.
Shout out to
Okay.
our host.
You know what I'm saying?
Shout out to DJ.
100. Spend some money. Do some networking. Rub some elbows. You know what I'm saying? And understand that networking is just the first step in creating a connection. You actually have to connect with the people afterwards. Okay? So, man, I want to see everybody at the Black Runway Experience. Like I said, man, you definitely don't want to miss. My first experience was amazing. It's definitely something that I carry with me even after the fact. Because like I said, I was telling people about the stuff that I had seen, and I was telling people about the kids that was there performing and dancing. Shit, I got footage. I got footage.
I don't care if I get it today. I don't care when I get it.
I'm tripping. I got footage, bro. I got you. We're gonna get that over to you. All right, so look, man. Shout out to everybody who watching, man. I love y'all. I tell y'all every week, man, without you, there would be no me. I just be a motherfucker sitting here talking. Okay. So I appreciate everybody who show love, who tune in right here. Y'all know every Tuesday you catch your girl right here. Rain, sleet, snow. Boom. 7 p.m. Eastern time. Follow our YouTube, man. Follow us on the gram, on Blast Radio Atlanta, everything, man. Shout out to you. I promise you, all you gotta do is put the on and the blast, and we're gonna pop the fuck up. Google me, goddamn, man. I'm going motherfucking ham, okay? I promise you, all right? Nothing but love, man. Wait.
June 12th.
Definitely. All right.
Black Runway Experience.
Okay.
Come check about it.
And ain't shit changed. Y'all think COVID done let up, but it haven't. So
masks will be required, but we selling masks at the door.
We got you covered, baby.
Wash your hands, wash your ass, wear a mask. All right.
Hand sanitizer on deck, June 12th.
Follow us at the Black Runway Experience on Instagram.
It's spelled exactly, nothing, no underscores, none of that. At the Black Runway Experience. Or just type in the Bree in the
The link is in the bio.
Link is in the bio. Eventbrite. Tickets are $8 right now.
Man. Y'all see the flyer?
Get your tickets.
And for all my people, hey, look, man, all my people, you guys will see the flyer on my page. If not this evening, definitely first thing in the morning. Y'all make sure y'all support. Man, we'll shoot information over so y'all can get directly to that link. Man, you already know. You already plugged in with me. I'm gonna plug you in with them, and we're gonna make shit pop. But you need to already be following the Black Runway Experience and No Ugly Girls Allowed, because we said that shit at the start of the show. You feel me?
Last time, June 12th.
All right.